it leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Ron's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutter kept making meth. No man stopped donating to Peanuts death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Leads back to douche. She's the one to blame.
I am a victim.
Guys, can we please get some green hearts in chat for No Name? No Name just made it, so the goal has been reached. The goal so I can get my computer diagnosed has just been reached. Absolutely.
There were so many signals for me to leave beforehand. I should have left his ass when he first tried to accuse me of cheating. When I told y'all how I was thinking about breaking up with him, when I was talking to him, you know what I'm saying, that one day or whatever, I should have left his ass alone then, because that was the start of a really fucked up cycle. And even when he first, like, you know, came to Mass to help me move, he fucking, like, compared me to, like, one of his ex-bitches, and I got so fucking mad, I slapped him across his face. And I said, how dare you? He was in my fucking house and compared me to one of his ex-bitches and accused me. Mind you, we're in Mass helping me move. Like, and the thing you want to do is compare me to another woman, and we are in my home that I pay for, and you're trying to help me move. Girl, yes, the fuck I did. How dare you? Don't you ever. And I told him that he could get out. And then he was like, well, what's going to happen to you if I get out? What's going to happen to you if I get out? And I was like, I don't care. I'll be okay. And this is kind of what started the cycle, because I was like, I don't care. I'll be okay. I can be good without you. I've been good without you all this time. You know what I mean? I've been good without you all this time. And then he chose to stay. He did not leave. And then he apologized to me. But even with that, and I apologized to him, you know, for slapping him across the face, but like, you don't fucking do that. And it started a whole ass cycle of him getting drunk, saying and doing dumb shit, to where even when, I mean, bro, I moved in with you whole pregnant. What the fuck did I do to you while I was pregnant? Right? When you're getting fucking agitated, I told y'all I stopped sleeping with him. I stopped being close with him. Like, there was nothing I could have done to really make that relationship work, because his alcoholism, him valuing shit, you know, alcohol and his friends and shit over me, fucking was always going to come first. Even when I apologized, even when I never did that shit again, and I fucking tried to work on shit with him, always this back and forth stuff. It never got better. because alcohol and bullshit came through. But don't you ever disrespect me in my home that I fucking pay for with all thing together.
Hi everybody, I hope we're okay. Bit of a bonkers day, bit of a bonkers week actually. Things have happened today. Not a lot and not the best news, unfortunately. I had a feeling this was going to happen today because it did change to a status hearing. And I had an inkling as to why. Now, the GAL didn't even turn up today. He eventually did. But there is no GAL report. And it's because the Guardian's not been paid. Callie's apparently applied for a waiver because, you know, she works. So how she'd get a waiver if she does work is beyond me. And so it's been pushed down the road for another month with things staying as they are. I did think that would be what happened today. She's also been flashing some receipts and they're actually crazy, and it just shows what a lying little cowbag she is, even to her friends. So we've got that to look forward to. I'm just going to say hi to everybody. Let's see who we have. So we've got Snosberry Muffins, Porciana Lane, Midwest Bird Freak, hi love, Emmac Attack, Catacomb Mermaid, Shana K, Catacomb Mermaid again, sorry, yeah, Panda Pondu, Gothic Jean, Spiteful Toots, who else have we got? Luna Sonata, hello darling. Alex, hi Alex, yes, nice to see you. And yeah, I bet I can't imagine what this does to Alex. This was her friend and she was a good friend to her. She was a good friend to Callie, not the other way around. So yeah, this must be really hurtful for her as well. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, big up to Corbs. That's hit me a bit hard, that has, to be honest with you. I've been watching Corbs solid for a good 6 years now. I've watched every documentary and everything on him well before he was involved with Nell or anything like that, yeah. Wowzers. You know, he was a loco, but he wasn't a bad one. Hey, I like that you like me intro. Hey, it's hard not to sing along to it. Ratatouille, hiya. Deranged Bunny, hello. Candice, that's most definitely what's up. Oh, I can't believe he's gone. His dad broke my heart. So yeah. Not once in 25 years have I felt the need to slap Mr. Toots across the face. Not because he hasn't upset me, but because I'm not disturbing and abusing him. I can't stand her. The fact she thinks it's so normal and defends it. She still defends it. Oh, don't be disrespecting me in my house. Like, you were leaving it for a start, and he was bloody there helping you. But yeah. Yeah, she did delete that one. She's kept everything else up since the start, but she's deleted that one. I think she realised when even a chat called her out saying, I won't be admitting this on live. Great, hello. Apocalypse Punch, hi there. Addicted to cold brew, thanks for putting that up. Jeff's Couch Pineapple, hello. Yes, Alex and AK was live last night. Make sure you give that a watch. It was a good time. The Guppy 222. Well, she says she works, but if she's trying to get a waiver, you can only get that if, like, you don't have money. So, Chava, hello, darling. Built to Spill, hello, dear. Hi, Bunny Melon B. Bunny, Fandra, Jean, hi, and Misguided as well. Oh, we've got a good little crowd today, haven't we? And guess what? I'm only bloody two subs off 1,000. Fancy that? I won like less than 900 yesterday. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for getting me out there. Lee Respite, hello, darling. She's got zero business being around any vulnerable person, whether that's a baby or an adult. She's dangerous, crazy, I think. Yeah, you're very right there. I hate that it's been pushed down the road because it's just an extra month of not knowing and dismantling. Hi, Mango Kush. Yeah, I fell asleep. Yeah, not long after because it was very late for me, but I have just caught up. Oh, thank you, Illyria Spark. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into what she said after court today. She's been putting up receipts from her own friends, her phone calls with her own friends. They're not receipts at all, and she lies to her friends, and you can hear it for yourself. So I took some notes on the one yesterday, and obviously I've watched this today as well. So she pretty much gets straight into it here. Unlike bloody yesterday's stream. Oh my god, it did me head in. So we'll crack on here.
Yes. I hope everybody is all caught up. It should slow down a little bit better now. Things should be a little bit better now. Hey y'all, I'm just setting everything up. Hey boos, how are y'all doing? I did not do that badly, like getting me. The Panera bread soup got me. Clint, how are you doing? His mom and everything of that nature, and like she knew I was recording and everything. But I'm gonna play it on this stream or whatever. I'm still.
And this is how she dressed for Zoom court today as well. Like this is how she showed up for a kid today. She talks about him. 999 bloody hell, yeah. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm nearly there. Hi, Rena. Hi, Keto Girl. You haven't missed much yet, don't worry.
Thinking about if I want to upload people's statements separately or whatever. I mean, I do have time. Court went well. Court went very well. I was actually shooketh. But it started off ghetto though. Not with me. Not with me. Girl. So like, okay, we can talk and we can like gossip. Let me go and get my little Panera cup and I'll come back over here because I'm gonna keep sipping me a little bit. Court or whatever, and then after me and her talked. Now I will say that even though I asked her permission to record our conversation, this conversation is chopped and screwed because she is giving me insight and like helping me with a few things or whatever, and so we're not trying to divulge too much to the ops because we know the ops be lurking, my ex girl. So some things we want to keep confidential or whatever, but she's just being absolutely amazing as always. So I end up talking to her. And I talked to her after. Court went good. We are going to, so the parenting time order has actually been extended. So the next hearing is going to be on September 26th. So the current order, remember when I said that me exchanging the baby weekly with these weekly overnights or whatever, will probably say the same because like I told y'all, there was like nothing much on the books for today because of everything or whatever. However, we will be reviewing his antics.
This just doesn't sound like a woman who's trying to get a child back. She's happy with this standard parenting time, this minimum parenting time. She's a mother. Surely she should want the child with her at all time, but no. She's happy with this current arrangement. It doesn't bother her in the slightest. Hi, Cassandra. Yeah, but nothing changed because she hasn't paid the flipping JAL. There's no report. There's nothing of substance to go off. Let's spill hello. Sweetening Michelle. Hi. Mitchell, sorry. Yes, she does coach them. Very much coaches them. Just like she did with her dad the other night when she woke him up in his slumber. Crazy. Joanna Freedom. Hi there. Yeah. Well, yeah, she does. Yeah, she shouldn't be around anyone who is vulnerable at all. Anyone who needs assistance or help because she can't even look after herself. Well, yeah, usually they end up just putting something in for one side and, it just doesn't look good in court if the JL's not being paid for. He's there to represent your child. He's there in your child's best interest. Hi, Sam. Yes, she does. She tells it herself why the court got continued for 30 days. She's not bloody paying away. And she's not paying child support or anything yet. I mean, she's going to have to. If she's happy with this parenting time, she's not factored into the account that she's going to have to pay child support if he keeps this structure.
Okay, because that's coming up in further motions, as well as extending the parenting time order. And then hopefully we can, after that, after the September 26th date, we'll be talking about the actual custodial and allocation of rights and everything. So we're for me to have more time with baby and everything. And we're going to review all that. We're going to review some of his antics. I don't know how much we're going to be able to go over because we have another month. And we all know that my ex is a fucking crash out. So because he's a crash out, we all know how it is, but pretty much things are same until the 26th. And then as far as like extension of time and everything, and then as far as what I'm wanting, as far as custody will also be reviewed or whatever. And you remember when I mentioned the guardian fees? They're gonna be going over that too, because remember I told you that order that my ex's attorney had drew up for like the guardian or whatever. Girl, they didn't include my fee waiver, so they're gonna do the fee waiver or whatever.
Yeah, so she got a job. Apparently, she got a job. So why does she need a fee waiver? And she got YouTube money as well. They haven't included it, which means it hasn't even gone through yet, and it might not go through. And this is why the GAL isn't going to work for nothing. The court aren't obliged to pay the GAL, and the GAL can end up working for not them if they don't make sure it's in place beforehand. So. Oh, she winds me up with like, "Cool, man, Benny Dinglewood, 999, yes." What a crap! That's a crash. I don't know, but yeah, she's been slagging Judge off as well. The judge needs to get a wig. Callie, you need to stop wearing them. We don't know how to. So, hi, Miss Enthropy. Hi, Marshmallow Magic. Yeah, well, she gets them off a man. You know, a paid OnlyFans subscriber is giving it money directly now. She's not even at 2 times speed. She's at 1.5. Might as well be 2 though with her.
On the 26th of September now. So that's a good thing. So I still see baby. Now, okay, fucking be on alert for a fucking receipt. Be on the alert for a fucking receipt. Now, we all know the parenting time order stands, right, until September 26th. There is no change in regards to me seeing my child. Definitely, I don't have less time with my baby or anything like that. And everything is pending for review yet again on the 26th of September. So I should get my baby this weekend, right? So there shouldn't be, I don't know, an angry man trying to deny me my child this weekend, right? So I'm going to text him. I'm going to text him on Thursday, like how I normally do, like before I pick him up on the Fridays or whatever.
I know he hasn't even alluded to not giving you the child at week. The man's been sticking to what the court tell him to do at the end of the day. You're the one who can't do what you meant to in court. Hi, Brie XX7. Yeah. She has no bloody evidence. The evidence she's giving out only goes against her, doesn't it?
Or sometimes I text him on the same day. Sometimes I text him on the same day. But no, this week I won't text him on Thursday, Chuck. Just in case he want to crash out, because we all know how he gets. Because remember, when the parental time was first established and everything, he was trying to say, "Oh no, you see the baby every 2 weeks." Like he was trying to crash out about that. It's like, girl, no, that's not.
Yeah, you came online and you said you get the baby every weekend, and he says no. The parenting order says every other, and you said there's no reason why I can't have him every weekend. He doesn't like to read. Well, it is. It's every other weekend and one night a week in between. So yeah, projection was a person. Yeah. So I'm still stuck at the snake skin disaster. Did she wear the yes? Yeah, this is how she turned up to court today. Hi, it's me. Oh, am I at 1,000? Woo! No, I'm not. It says 999 still. Someone probably, one at Kiwi Farmers just done something. She didn't walk in anywhere. It was a Zoom court meeting. Yeah, she wants to text him a day earlier. It's all on the family app anyway. He only replies to her on the family app, so she can crash out on there all she wants. Remember, males in particular don't procreate with crazy. I did say that to him. I said, when he first came out with his story, I said, you've been quite well received by my audience. I said, the main point of contention, though, is you stuck your dick in crazy. And he says, do not think I regret that, but end of the day, it's giving his son, and he'd not change him from the world, so... Does she own a bra? No, I have not seen proof of a bra. She wore some kind of bikini top yesterday, which gave her a bit of a lift, but no, I don't think she does. Nothing she does makes sense, Miss Anthrope. Yeah, she definitely needs a GAL. Definitely needs a GAL. There's no, yeah. Wouldn't you want your child to have someone else sticking up for her and holding her accountable? I know it's definitely needed with her. She's not going to like, this is it. She's going to be paying for a report that's going to absolute slate the shit out of her. It's going to be great. Hi, okay.
Right? There's nothing on. Okay, let me tell you something. There's nothing on his books against me. That's a part of the reason why I think that he's been crashing out. His attorney has nothing. In fact, his attorney was actually pretty cool. His attorney was actually pretty cool today, like pretty sweet. But there's nothing against me. They ain't got shit.
That is bullshit, Callie. And I know, because I've been giving him stuff against you. It's not hard. You've been saying it all yourself. Do you not think this man has built a case against you? There was no trial today. There was no point in shouting and screaming and saying this, that, and the other. It wasn't going to be dealt with today. Like you say, it's all procedural. You don't pay GAL, we can't put his report in. You're not going to bloody carry on in court, are you? I busted kind of biscuits. Yes, exactly, Cassandra, exactly. Hi, Scarlett. Yep, I'm here too. Late but here. Hi. Okay, Petty too. Hi. Oh God, yeah. She's done a lot of moronic things. Or just the fact that she's making money off abandoning, neglecting, and abusing a child and celebrates it is beyond me.
I think my ex, I think that's a part of like the unraveling. I think that's like a part of the spiraling and everything because he ain't got shit. And he's been trying to invent something. He's been trying to fabricate a fucking receipt. Girl, you don't do it. Like, how insane do you have to be? The court went really good. Court went really well. I'm excited. I'm happy that we're going to be extending the parenting time thing. So it pretty much stays the same. So I'll see, Puppy, this weekend and everything. And hopefully an angry man won't crash out about it because he shouldn't. Because if he does, you already know where that's going, right? And so then what else is the tea? The fee waiver, which is a great thing. I was like pressed about it because the guardian was trying to charge Mo and Mo each month, and I was like, honey, I already paid you this much just to meet with you on my child's birthday. I'm just not.
And there we go. When she's gone on about the Guardian being added in June, but it says June, July 10th. It was because she couldn't afford to pay till that day. So, and after that, she got to see a child again. So she didn't pay and delayed seeing her own child for money. So, thanks, I'm here too. She's at 1.5 speed. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's, it's like the short I showed at the beginning. She deleted that with the quickness, that was gone as soon as it finished. But I have my kid's phone because she said she was going to delete it. So I have my kid's phone and it carried on playing when I went back, but it wasn't on mine. So I managed to get 40 minutes of it. He's got that because that's her admitting to abusing him. She says she's a domestic abuse survivor. No, you're the perpetrator, love. You've never even accused violence against this man.
Like what? You know what I mean? And because and there's also like a bit of a due process thing there. So you guys want to talk about due process? Girl, that was like a whole due process thing. They were supposed to automatically do my fee waiver. Like when I met with the Guardian, I paid out of pocket. And if you guys just look into Guardian items, just like Google it, okay? You look and see how expensive they are. Girl, who's trying to pay that and spoil a baby at the same time? You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? My girl.
Well, how can you spoil a baby if you don't get to see him? There's more in life than buying your kid things, Callie. It really is, like being there for him, not delaying the development, not having him with a bloody flat head because you can't be arsed with him. Yeah, you're right, Betty too. No, it stayed the same. It stayed the same. She didn't pay the GAL and the fee waiver thing hasn't gone through. So the GL stopped working until she pays it. So it's been kicked down the road a month. Thank you, Shana K, for the $5. If she never pays the GAL, what happens? Will it keep getting delayed? Thanks, as always, for covering this. It probably would get delayed again. I still think it will get delayed again because the fee waiver hasn't gone through. That GAL is not going to continue working until he's paid. It could take some time for that fee waiver to come through. So I can't really see anything happening at the next month on either. But yeah, eventually it'll just have to go forward and be put down as not giving a shit enough to even pay to see a kid. Yeah, I thought it was just for giving a report to the court. Yeah, what it is GALs make recommendations. They're an advocate for the child, especially when, you know, there's war going on between parents. Someone needs to be thinking of the kid only. They make recommendations. They usually do home visits and all this lot as well. And I don't think they have with the father. They have with Callie. But yeah, their recommendations are usually upheld by court because the judge knows they've been more in depth with the case. Yeah, yeah, you pay if you have to. I know, yeah. She wants to spoil the baby. Spoil him with your love, with care. Oh, thank you, Miss Anthropy. I'm Matilda Wormwood. You always make your name makes me laugh. I don't know why. I know it's from Matilda, and I love it. Hi, Yulia the bitch. Nice to have you here. Yeah, a dad's been really. That was fucked up because she didn't show her dad the video, so she had her dad lying, knowing that the video said something else. It's crazy. You do that to your dad in the middle of the night. That was a crash out.
So I'm happy about the fee waiver thing because that was something that kind of pissed me off. That's why I felt like I didn't trust him as much as I was like, but you didn't, because I told him to his face, I'm like, dude, I'm a fee waiver, like how I told y'all. So I'm happy that they're gonna do that. So things stay the same until the 26th, and then that's when we'll discuss like what I want as far as custody, allocation of rights or whatever. My ex will probably say what he might want or whatever. So we're gonna discuss it on the 26th of September, and also discuss some of his antics because it came up briefly in court today.
Yeah, your aunt Ernie, yeah. She tried to bring up stuff, but unlike his attorney who didn't, they knew there was no point because it wasn't going that way today. Your aunt tried. Doesn't mean your receipts aren't coming on you and you ain't going to be held accountable for your actions lately, love.
Where like my family member was like, there were a couple of incidences, you know, during this exchange, but we can review this at a later date. And I was like, okay, for sure. Because that's gonna give her time because he's been crashing out so fucking hard. It's been very difficult to like draw. When I'm telling you, everything in family court has to be fucking motioned up. It's annoying. And with as much as he fucking crashes out, like girl, like whatever. But things are great. But there's nothing on the books for him against me. He can't say anything about me. And he's been spiraling and unraveling.
Oh yes, he can, and oh yes, he will.
And I'm gonna play my conversation or whatever with Brandon's mom and everything, and let y'all know about that. And then I'm gonna let you all know ahead of time too, because I'm gonna text him on Thursday about picking up puppy for the weekend, and we'll see if he crashes out because you already know it's gonna be a receipt video. So I'm grateful. I'm happy. I need to think more about what I actually want in regards to custody and what my schedule is, because you guys know I'm going back to school in November. So I really do want this to work around me. I think it fucking should.
She thinks a child should work around her. She thinks a child should work around her. I can't believe she's saying this on video.
You know, I'm down to have my baby now, unless more, like if some more shit happens with my baby, like if my baby has like, you know, another behavioral health thing, or like my baby keeps crying out for me more or whatever, then I'm gonna be a bit more fucking like fuck you type shit. But as of right now, there's like a fair you know, argument of like custody or whatever. There's nothing preventing me from talking about, you know, what I want for custody of my child. And you guys, I know that you all have been asking me like what is it exactly that I want. I'm just not going to divulge that part because if I say that, he can try to like finesse it or whatever. But I do want to kind of, you know, around like my schedule or whatever, because I feel like that's fair, and I actually have the room to do that, like I told y'all. So I'm excited. And so I'm excited.
Can you believe this bitch? She don't even want the kid. Wait till she has to start paying bloody child support. Oh, thank you for subbing. Oh my God, I'm at 1,000. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, everybody. I know Yabba had a big part of that today. She shouted me out and I jumped up a hell of a lot today. So thank you for that, girl. She's calling baby puppy now. Yes, she is calling the baby puppy. Fuck knows. Yeah, he's quiet for a reason. Do you think he's told me much today? No, because it's carrying on. Yeah, he did promise me certain things, but obviously we knew we caught carrying on. He's not going to show his hand. He's not going to risk the effort and what he's doing. He's paying the GAL. He's having the kid full time. I know that if she handed him over the kid, he wouldn't claim child support, but she's too selfish to do that.
I had to see my baby this weekend. Definitely gonna spoil my little blitz. Let me tell you about how ghetto court was. Bitch. Let me tell you about how ghetto court was. You know when you be locked in the court and everything. You know how like you be hearing the other cases before yours. Bitch. The judge did her fucking I don't have the paperwork thing again. Girl, I felt bad for these men. So it was like 2 male attorneys talking about, oh, thank you guys for the likes already and everything. And thank y'all for the engagement. Y'all sweet. And my chat's like slow right now. Y'all are just being very polite and listening. Y'all are amazing. I had a good day in court. Like there's nothing for me to trip about. Other than it's just taking.
She's only got 8 watches and trolls. Yeah. She's been getting she had a big day, I think. I think she got to like 50 odd live in the last one or so. But yeah, people not talking is people being polite. Oh, thank you, Natural Born Collector. Oh, no, thank you, everybody. I'm pleased as punch there, I am. I had payday today, thanks for being here. Oh, look at all the love. Look at all the love. You seen it, Callie? Oh, thank you, everybody. Yeah, they are not leveraged. They are also not accessories. Oh, she understands this. Does she fuck understand it? Like, she wants the baby to work around her. She's not bothered about getting her custody rights back. She's happy with minimum parenting time. Sounds like she wants less. She thinks she can lie and say whatever she wants about him, but he can't say anything about her. Yeah, okay, yeah. She's mad and spiraling that he's talked to me when she's out here calling him by his first fucking name, doxing her own child and her child's birthday, and calling everyone out in her life. But now because he's caught onto it, she's fucking fuming about it. Well, she's up here doing it. So, oh, thank you, everybody. I feel very loved today. Can't keep up with you all.
Time to get my fucking ex's antics into the system. That's it. But I mean, we have time. And it's not like it's totally prevented. It just takes time to motion shit up, bro. I mean, it's like because one crash out is pretty much like one motion. You can list it in like the paperwork. Like you can list multiple incidents in like the paperwork, but like if you have exhibits, like so exhibits are like receipts, like in court, bitch, it's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing, and that shit takes time.
This bitch. Oh, exhibits and receipts in court. Oh God. Yeah. You don't in family court, you're not putting every single thing up. It can be like, you'll give testimony and that. But it just shows you don't have a clue what's coming. Your aunt isn't a very good attorney. No. And I do like attorney. I'm going to keep using it.
So we'll see. But I'm happy that we actually have the time or whatever. Now, as far as like the withholding, I'm not certain if that's still going to come up because I'm not certain of the relevance. It's relevant to the baby, so it may still come up. But remember, originally when
the withholding might not be relevant, but she's claiming that he's been diagnosed with traumatization from it.
Hey Tasha, how are you doing? I had a good day in court. You can go and spew and I don't know, troll or whatever. I had a good day. I'm in a great mood, and I'm like talking to the girls right now. So yeah, just let me know what your goals are for the day, girl. Hey girl, I hope everything went well. I had a great day in court. September 26th is the next date, and that's when we're going to be discussing. We're going to be extending the parenting time order.
Mothers, if you thought you might be getting more time with your child, if you thought you were going to be taking off standard parenting time, would you call this a great day in court? This, like, I don't know any mother who'd be happy with every other weekend and 1 day a week, one day every other week.
Until the 26th, so everything as far as me seeing my baby stays the same. And then on the 26th is when we're going to be discussing what I want as far as custody and allocation of rights. And so that's good. And my fee waiver for the guardian, because because when I first met with him, I paid out of pocket. So yeah, that's great news. Yeah. Essentially, that's what happened. There was mention of his antics or whatever, but you guys know that that's the only thing that's kind of annoying. Is just getting things like motion in. So I know not everybody like understands family court, and bitch, I barely understand it. Like, I just thank God for like my family member, and like even me just trying to read or whatever about it and all that stuff. His antics were mentioned, and they will be funneled in for the next court date on the 26th when we talk about, custody and allocation of rights and just like what the plan will be for my baby. But think of things like this: one crash out equals like one motion, pretty much. You can list numerous things on one motion, but like if the motion comes with like exhibits, right? So exhibits in court are like receipts. So like the pediatrics, right? Girl, hella receipts on that end, right?
Yeah, I didn't go back. She just does repeat herself this much. I'm just going to listen to this a little bit more. Then we're going to listen to this receipt that she's got with Brandon's mother, who doesn't have a fucking clue what's going on at all. She's just listening to Callie. Like, her friend Christian doesn't even live in the area, wasn't around for any of it. It's not antics, dumbass. Yeah, it's not. If I didn't leave my child if I didn't leave with my child, it would be any sort of a win, would it? Fuck, like, she claims she wants a kid back, but she's not planning to have a kid back, is she? She even says, like, child court takes a long time. You just got to keep living and make the most of your own life in the meantime. So she's crazy. Hi, two cardinals. It's like Callie gets in relationships just so she can end them and claim to be abused, manipulated, and traumatized. This is a definite pattern. And yeah, she had him arrested and left. And within a week, her dad was begging him back. And she asked her friend Kai to try and get him to let her move back in. So, yeah.
That's going to be a whole thing. That's an entire thing. Him harassing kids above all is also a thing, because they texted me, they got in contact with me. I have my call log, right?
Yeah. And in none of that does it sound like they're accusing him of harassing him. I know when he rung up about some of your behaviours, they hounded you to see how you were with that baby when you had him in your custody for the day. And you replied, and they ghosted you till next day. They just wanted to know where you were with kid. That's concerning.
Right. So it's like, that's the thing. And that's what I was saying. I'm not sure if the withholding will still be discussed, because I'm not certain of the relevance anymore. Because remember when my family first jumped on the case as like my attorney or whatever, we were just going to go straight for like the order of protection or whatever, because that's just like normally what you do when these things happen. But because him and I have been exchanging the baby this entire time, it would heavily.
You've tried. You can't get one, Callie. You've been told twice already you can't have one. And you even said you haven't got the evidence to get an order of protection. You said it yesterday.
Conflict an order of protection. It would be very conflicting with that, because it's almost like hypocritical, because like, why would you need an order of protection still, even though he did all these things? Why would you need an order of protection still if you're still exchanging the baby? So that's why we just dropped that, and we're motioning his antics in, which is a bitch, because y'all know he just tried to like pull more bullshit literally on Sunday. So it's like, it's fucking annoying. It's annoying dealing with a crash out, because it just makes more work. It just makes more work for everyone. It's like, damn, dude, you can't even relax. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's sad. Like,
and that's exactly it. She wants to be on campus. She wants to be living her best life and making friends. And like she said, I'll be around better caliber people, make more friends and stuff like that. Is all selfish. I won't be able to fucking study nothing if I didn't have my children. I won't be able to function. My entire existence would be getting them back, and I won't be in the fucking position in the first place, because I wouldn't abandon my fucking kids.
Fortunate. So that's the only thing, is just getting them to like fucking see it. But the incidents were mentioned today, and I'm happy about that. And then on the 26th, we'll be going over everything. So I'm actually thinking right now, because y'all know I start school in November. I'm actually thinking right now what exactly I want as far as like custody and rights and all of that stuff, because I am still building myself. And then, to be honest, I do still want to prioritize myself as I rebuild myself, because I am very serious about making a solid life for my baby and I. I'm dead ass. Like, cause I'm gonna sell this fucking house and I'm gonna go to school. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking like I'm on one. You feel me? Stop filming content to come here. Are you okay, babes? Love you. I'm cool. Court went good. Court went good, baby. Girl, keep doing your content if that's what you want to do. You can always catch up with me. I appreciate you. Court went good. Court went good. The next day's on the 26th. That's when we'll talk about custody and all that other stuff. But the current parenting time order still stands until the 26th. So no changes. Like I thought, or whatever. Oh, also my ex doesn't have anything on the books. So he's been trying hard. He's been trying to like invent books.
It's a $90 course that lasts a couple of months, I think. November till March, I think she said. And she's not bothered about it being over the holiday period because she won't have a kid. So it's worked out quite well for her, she said. Yeah, she's so fucking selfish. She needs to not even... Oh, yeah. I bet she doesn't even fucking go. I bet she doesn't go. I bet she crashes out and you bloody fibroids or something. Yeah. a commentator for horse racing. Yeah, if it were for mental health and she'd sorted herself out, it'd be a different story, wouldn't it? And she communicated. She did just abandon the child. She came back on the 1st of April after abandoning him for a month anyway. She came back and got him just to go get her foodies, and she's still on food stamps now for the child who she doesn't have custody of. Maybe she has technical custody because nothing's in writing yet, but she doesn't have physical custody.
Bullshit. It went good. Yes. Yeah. And the only thing I have to do is just get really firm about what exactly I want as far as, custody and allocation of rights, and really map that out and do it in a way that will benefit both baby and I am prioritizing school. School is a major priority. I prioritize my child as always, but me going to school, selling this house, continuing a better life automatically benefits my baby, right? So he fighting demons when he's the only demon there. Girl, they ain't got nothing on the books on his end. Like he can try all he wants.
He's got a lot, and it's all come from your own mouth and been put online for the world to see.
The proof of how he's a bad guy is so built up. And that's what kind of makes it annoying because, like I said, think of it as,
well, it's been left to the family. Her aunt and her dad live with her at the minute, not the aunt who's the aunt Ernie, a different aunt. She says 2 of the family members don't want to sell it. She's give the excuse in court that they're packing up to move and leave, and that's why the house is dishevelled. She's just sorted a few areas out, and the child's to be in them areas. Apparently, the house was never even in her grandmother's name, and there's tax liens on it. There's liens on the house. They won't be able to sell it.
One crash out moment equals one motion. And how much have I told y'all that this man has been crashing out? That's what makes it annoying. It's like, great. That's why I come on here the way I do, because I'm like, great. Like, great. Oh, more shit. Beautiful. I mean, fuck. At least I got the easy job. I feel for my family member for real. Like, I feel for her because, bro, she's the one that got to work on this. She's the one that has to put everything together and push everything through, right? Like, and you know what? Also, but you know what? Shouts out to my family member because remember, like, none of us had anything on the books for today. Oh, thank y'all for the hearts and the love and everything. Remember when I told y'all yesterday? Like, literally just last night we had nothing on the books for today. Like, no one on either side had anything on the books. Like, it was just like status, right? Shout out to
It got changed to status hearing because you haven't paid the GAL.
my family member though. We got our motion and we got our fee waiver thingy on the books by this morning, and she was able to tell the judge and be able to have it continued and reviewed for the 26th of September. So we got our shit in right before court, bitch. We did do that because remember I told y'all yesterday we ain't had none of the books because we didn't, but we did it today. So that's why court moved the way it did today. So at least we did that. But his side ain't got none on the books though because he ain't got shit on me.
Well, all you said you put on the books today was your fee waiver, which means you applied for your fee waiver this morning, and when you got in court and they brought up why you haven't paid the GAL, you could say, oh yeah, I've applied for that this morning. But you've just said none of you's had anything on the books. You just said that. So if you haven't anything on the books, but you plan to give all this evidence, why don't you think he will be giving evidence on you? Yeah, that's it. She didn't want the fucking kid, but wait till she has to start paying child support. She's thinking this arrangement's great at the minute. She barely has him. When she does, she just takes him out and takes videos and pictures. Wait till she's having to pay for the privilege. She'll soon fuck him off.
Sir, what? And like, it'll take time in court showing all the crash outs. I'm sure it's annoying. That is the most tedious part of this. And that's also why I started coming on my channel. I'm like, I need to fucking, I'm going to need to speak out because absolutely not. And also it's like, sir, when somebody asks if I can vote, it's like, sir, I see you. I can see you, sir. Are you aware that I'm aware that I see you? It's annoying, but worth it in the end, girl. I know, but I'm happy. I'm happy because we were able to get our shit, girl. I think what time we turned our shit in, like what, 8:30, bro? So we turned that shit in right in time and everything, and we were able to review. Oh, girl, the Guardian showed up late. Oh, girl. Okay, it's okay.
I bet the Guardian weren't even gonna show up because you hadn't paid him.
Okay. So that was like a funny thing that happened. And then I'm gonna talk about everybody else's cases because, like, girl, I sat through like a couple other people's like fucking cases and shit. They addressed the perjury committed.
Yeah, and this woman has been trying to get people to 5150 her ex. She said it about 8 times.
No, not today. His antics are going to be continued to the 26th of September. That's what I'm saying, Tasha. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's 1.5 speed.
Tasha. So yeah, but let me tell you, I'm so glad to see you so happy. Yeah, I had a feeling court was gonna go good. Like I said, the biggest annoyance of this is just filtering through all of his bullshit because it takes time. It takes time. I mean, fuck, we haven't even discussed like the withholding yet. It's just a part of, you know what I mean? But when we really sit down and discuss the custody and allocation of rights, these things will come up. And even though the withholding now is irrelevant time-wise, it's not irrelevant to my child because it affected my baby's development. It affected my baby's behavioral health. You know what I mean?
You affected your baby's behavioural health by not giving him any time or attention. We've had Kai say she'd get in from a long day and the first thing she'd do is give the child attention because she knew he'd just been sat there all day being ignored for your only, because you started OnlyFans when you moved in with Kai when that child was 2 months old and you used it as a dating site. Catalina, thank you for the $2 super chat. Catching up, congrats on 1,000. So deserved. Thank you very much. That's lovely. If Callie was serious, she would be prioritising working so she can provide for herself and baby. Yeah, and I don't get how she's working, how she's getting money off YouTube, but then thinks a fee waiver is going to go through. I don't think it's going to go through. Pay for your fucking kid's needs. Your kid needs that fucking GAL.
So I think for the simple fact that withholding is directly correlated to the behavioral health and the well-being of my child, we will still discuss it. But like as far as like, me wanting that order protection or whatever, you know what I mean? Obviously couldn't do it because we've been exchanging the baby this whole time. My internet is laggy, LMAO. I'll definitely take time because it'll definitely take time because he's building the case himself just to spite you. Attempt to smear your name. I know, smear campaign number 2. Dude, but like had no, like he's dumb. He's so dumb for that. You know what I mean? Hey, Mary. Hey, girl. And so, like, okay, so the only little thing, too, like, the Guardian showed up late, child. Everyone was quaked. That's why we ended up hearing more cases before ours, because we were going to wait for him to join. He showed up late, girl. And okay, I'm not going to lie, everyone was quaked. Because, like, okay, we were getting ready to, state our case and go over stuff. And I'm so happy that, like, my family member got, like, the fee waiver and the extension of parenting time, and then the presentation for my allocation of rights and custody and all that stuff. I'm happy that we were able to do that. And then she did mention how incidences have taken place so we can review them. But not showed up late. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm in a great mood. Court went good. I might just tell y'all to watch from the beginning because I'm not trying to, I don't want to put people off who've been here with information because I'm just like sitting here and kicking and spilling tea or whatever. Also, the parenting time order still stays in place. So I'll still be seeing my baby this weekend. I still see my baby weekly until the 26th of September when we further and continue everything. Okay. So, but girl, no, the Guardian showed up late. In the beginning, it was like everybody was quaked because, okay, everybody was like sitting there. I was like chilling. I didn't even have time to do my makeup today because I had to be on the phone with Brandon's mom. I had to talk to my family member, bitch, and I was hungry. So I went and got me something. And then after I had to talk to Brandon's mom again. And also, even though I do have her permission and everything for her statement for me posting our conversation, this is chopped and screwed though. I did edit this because we talk about some things in detail and some things we do.
Yeah, the edits are peculiar, I think. Yeah, I think when we get to them, you'll understand why I say that. And yeah, you're right, Britt. They don't give you a set time. You all get like usually 9 a.m. or a 1:30 start, and you sit there until your case is called. So yeah, she does.
And do you want to keep confidential just between us? So that's just me giving you all transparency because if y'all know I'm gonna be, giving you an edited deal or something, I can just tell you up front. I don't have to just, email it to y'all on some shady like fuck shit like some people, right? But yeah, girl, the Guardian showed up. Girl, I was getting ready to review the case, and they were talking about how they wanted to, keep the parenting time order in place until we review everything a month from now, and then, she wanted to address, my fee waiver, right? So that like they can acknowledge my fee waiver for the guardian, right? And when my family member presented that, because it was our motions on the books for today, because we were able to get something in by the morning, which I mean, shout out to us, bro. I love working with my family on this. Like I really love my people.
And yet I'm going to show you yesterday, right? So last time they were in court, her aunt was having to text her and say, Callie, you look bored. Can you engage? Like, it's looking bad. This is about your child. And she laughed about it. Let's get to this call. I should have wrote the timestamp down, sorry.
It'd be like that sometimes. She said, return to sender. I don't exist for him no more. Period. She was done, right? She was fucking.
It's like, girl, I'm not going criminal charges. And so that shouldn't hold up in court. Talking about crack houses and drug dens. I'm still so tremendously grateful.
For too. How have you been lately? I've been good. Y'all go to the beginning if you guys want to hear about the court stuff, because now I'm going to get into Brandon's mom. Now, like I told you all, this conversation is chopped and screwed and everything or whatever, because we do talk about some stuff, obviously we want to keep some things confidential, so I can go ahead and post this. So let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all. So this is Brandon's mom.
No, he should not come after my people. Like, unfortunately, he's already like crossed my father. So it's just pretty much putting boundaries and stuff up because of the behavior and everything. But like, in all honesty, it's just like, because he pretty much, like, he's essentially just lied. His entire petition for this whole custody case that he pursued against me, he's lied. Because he was talking about how I was like, in a drug den, how, my behavior is like erratic and unstable. She did this. And it's like, no, like, I was with y'all. Like, literally, you helped me get into the hotel and everything. And I was in the hotel for 3 weeks. And like, I even told Brandon last night, like, I'm still so tremendously grateful. And it's like, it's unfortunate because.
What is in question, Callie, is the fact you went to Brandon's mother's house, which is an alleged trap house. Your father's alleged it, your ex has alleged it, and your ex-best friend has alleged it, right? No one is in doubt that you went to a fucking hotel. We know you did. We know you did. Kai told us you did. It's what you did for the 2 days before that, and where your dad picked the child up from, and how your dad said, I didn't know what was going on till I seen the state of what was going on there, right? This proves nothing. And you're going to see Brandon's mum doesn't have a fucking clue about any of this court stuff at all.
It's like, what's been kind of unraveling in the case now is that it's just becoming, I mean, we always knew this, but it's just becoming more and more apparent that my ex started this case for malicious and vindictive reasons and not off of anything based in truth, which is a huge issue, because essentially it's like perjury. So what, you have a lawyer? Yeah, I do. So what is the lawyer saying? So she's like been pushing for me. She didn't join the case until June. She actually, she's a family member, and she actually specializes in family law, and she intervened. She ended up intervening in the case because during the period when I had gotten sick and everything, I'm not sure if Brandon told you about this, but I ended up going through some really, really, really awful bleeding and really high fevers due to my fibroids and everything, like in April. And when I told my ex I wasn't feeling well, he tried to default the case, and then he withheld the baby for 3 months. And so during that time period, that's when my family member, she saw what was going on, and she was like, oh my God, no, because what she saw was my ex trying to take like advantage, and like he was going to try to close the case like while I was sick. It was like one of the most sickest things. So she's intervened, and she's like, working on stuff. And so it's been good, but it's like, the problem has definitely really been my ex's behavior, because he's been crashing out. I mean, he lost his mind at the pediatrics appointment. He's, just spiraling, honestly. Just like losing his mind. And it's like, it's bad enough that he started this case.
So her repeating the same shit she says on YouTube is receipts to someone who doesn't have a clue what's going on. Exactly, Cassandra. Yeah, you're going to hear Callie lie, and she leaves stuff out, and we'll all catch on to it because we know what's been going on.
He's like on false pretenses and stuff like that. I don't think he expected, I don't really know what his problem is. I really don't know if he expected like my people to like really step in for me the way they have, because I'm covered on all ends, because everything that I'm saying is and has been true. I've never need to lie in court about anything. You know what I mean? But here he is. He started an entire custody case talking about crack houses and drug dens, like with actual like no evidence, and pushed it through.
Yeah. Notice Callie doesn't tell her that it's her house accused of being that.
And badgered my dad, like wouldn't take no for an answer, because like he has a recording of my dad where he keeps saying,
your dad was forthcoming about the house being a crack house. He said he witnessed it, and you were sent 1 minute of a 20-minute conversation, and you immediately put it up online, you absolute idiot.
Oh, yeah, she took me baby to a crack out. She did this. I know she did. And you can hear my dad going, This is crack out. This is crack out. It's like, I didn't know that. And during the time period of the hotel, nobody knew that I was there for a while because all of us were trying to keep the hotel under wraps. As a domestic violence survivor, the man had literally threatened my life. Well, they should be able to get records.
That debilitating that she bloody, they've dissolved on their own and she's fibroid free now. Yeah, a lot of women have fibroids. That's when she first crashed out about her fibroids back in the day, screaming and crying about it. Half of her chat had fibroids and were telling her to calm down, but she wouldn't have it.
Oh yeah, I mean they could, see what type of hotel it was. That's I gave the itinerary. I gave the itinerary, and they're aware, and they know that a family helped me, and you did too. I don't remember how many days did I pay for? You paid for like that first weekend through. The checkout was going to originally be on that Tuesday, and then that's when my family had picked it up and just kept extending it until I had moved in. Right, so what do you need me to pretty much say? That I paid for for a hotel, put you in the baby for 3 days? Yeah, just pretty much. Just be like,
Coaching her, and nowhere here is she saying, can you say your house isn't a trap house?
I helped Callie and the baby and everything like that. I mean, well, that's what I did, though. Okay, as I should.
I had to cut that out because she's gonna work on some other stuff.
Who are willing to just give your statements, whatever, and just talk about how helpful we've been or everything like that. And I mean, you were.
Oh, aka you win crybroids. Yeah. Oh, that's when my introduction to Callie was drag, bringing her on to talk about negs. I followed her, didn't really watch her out. She weren't interesting to me. And then I did tune into the crybroid stream and I'm like, oh my God, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is fucking crazy. Crybroids, it's winning. Yeah, millions of women. A lot of women suffer with them. This call proves that this woman doesn't have a fucking clue and she's coaching her to say she paid for an hotel. We all know she did.
Very concerned about me and the baby. I mean, I remember us talking. You know what I mean? Like, I know that you helped me with the hotel and everything, but I remember when you were trying to offer me other options and stuff. And yes, that's, between us and everything, but it's I'm blessed and grateful for the help that I received. It's not like I was just out here bad with my baby, and I definitely wasn't in no damn drugged in crack house or anything of that nature. You all made sure that me and baby were safe. You know what I mean? So to start a whole petition and to start a whole case fueled on lies, and then my ex entrapped my dad. My dad didn't even know he was being recorded. You know what I mean? And then my dad's like, well, wait. But that shouldn't hold up in court though, because you have to agree to being recorded. So that shouldn't even.
They meet outside. They met up in public. It's not. He didn't record a phone call. He filmed in public. It's a different story. Completely.
You even listen to that, and that should not be held up in court. Because he didn't agree to the recording. And you know what's crazy? See, I don't know if he's been honest with the court officials about that recording of my dad, and that's the sad part about it. I don't know if he, because there is a guardian ad litem involved in this case, and my ex has been spiraling, saying, "Oh, I sent the guardian the recording of your dad. I sent the guardian the recording of your dad." But the guardian hasn't, obviously, if the guardian truly thought that I was in a crack den or a drug den with my child, I would not even have access to my baby. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's why he knows that you live where you live. He's done a house visit to check on your living situation. He didn't do it with the dad. Funny that, isn't it? You was alleged to have took your child to one by your father. And you've not told this woman it's her house. That's being alleged to be the crack house.
They wouldn't even have me around my child. I'd be out here getting drug tested and all that. And so it's kind of making me wonder, okay, did he really submit all of this? Or, because that's another thing too, if he is submitting, this without the video of my dad, without my dad's permission, to court officials, and people just haven't decided on it yet, well, then it's almost like another way of him shooting himself in the foot.
Oh, yeah, and if it was illegal and entrapment and everything you say it is, don't you think the guardian ad litem would have reported it? He's had it for over a month.
Yeah, well, my thing then would be, of course, your dad would probably have to appear to let him. Yeah, and my dad is willing. Yeah, and so that part's covered. My dad's willing. My dad even gave me a public statement with his permission and everything, to utilize. So that's good. So that part is covered. It's just I've had my friends step in because during that time period when my ex was arrested and
I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with me and baby and everything during that time period. I mean, I was constantly on the phone. I mean, I was talking with Brandon, you know, talking with you, meeting up with you, talking with you, talking with Christian and everything, talking to my dad. It's not like I was out here bogus. It's like I'm very blessed for the help that I received. And y'all call log. That's why I showed my call log from you know, the day, because remember my ex was arrested on August 15th, and then
falsely arrested, and it didn't go through. He has no record, and only you've admitted to being violent.
You know, August 15th, 16th, 17th, and then 17th, I'm in the hotel, obviously. But that's why I showed y'all my call log for those days. And so to talk about how, oh yeah, she was out here bad, she can't the baby, oh yeah, she was gonna crack in for all these days. And like, there's also been a bit of an issue because that friend who I ended up living with, well, she ended up being completely erratic. I'm not sure how much Brandon told you about even that, but you know, unfortunately, she actually does have like, a pill habit, unfortunately. And I reported her to my program kids above all once I found out, because she picked up drugs at the Starbucks.
She reported her to her program. Well, until recently, she said she reported her for threatening to kick her out. But it's like, to her program isn't shit. Report her to the police, report her to fucking a job or something if that's the case. What you're saying now is defamatory. Like, and do you know what? She was in my chat yesterday, was Kai, and she said, you are on Vicodin and alcohol, you mix them, and this is why you go mental.
And my ex and the baby, like at the place where they would exchange the baby, because remember, I was having her be a liaison because I had to order protection on him, and I was like, processing the criminal charges. And so she would wild out. She was always fighting with her ex. So I told her, I'm like, look, I'll call the cops on you if this escalates because I have to protect my child and I. And she just kept spiraling, and I ended up having to call the cops on her because she just lost her mind. Her behavior is awful. She's always fighting, always arguing. When I confronted her,
she called the cops on you. She has the police report, and she had you removed from her home.
About her picking up the drugs at the Starbucks, she became completely like irate, like lost her mind, and I didn't care. And she literally lost her mind, saying, "I'm gonna put you and this baby out." And so the crazy part about this too is now.
Oh my God, Alex, that's funny. You and Nikki killing it today.
That her and my ex were talking, because during her exchanges with the baby and everything, I know that her and my ex were talking, but I'm really like very much suspecting of hooking up and messing around, because girl, tell me why. Essentially, Eric, like my ex, he listened to her lies, because I'm not even really sure where this whole drug den, crack den thing came from. I always thought he was trying to talk about my family home because my grandmother passed, late 2023. And when he met my grandmother, yes, this house did need work, it did need clearing out and stuff. And I've done that. I've made, beautiful space for me and my baby here. So I thought that he was trying to take personal digs, but either he was in, cahoots and like co-spirited this case with Kai and as like some malicious thing, or he's just, listening to whatever he heard. But the weird thing about it is he's not used Kai as a witness. He entrapped my dad instead, which is a whole different level of just.
Your own father saying that he just picked up your child from a trap house is a fucking very much more credible than someone you fell out with. And how do you know who's going to be witnesses and that? You haven't got to that point. It was meant to be a trial. It got changed because you haven't paid.
Thickness, honestly. So
he's been pretty crazy.
What
time is your court?
I do have court here. I mean, everybody's wanting to protect themselves from my ex. It's gotten so crazy that during the exchanges, Brandon's been on the phone with me to make sure I'm safe because my ex has been crashing out that bad.
No, Brandon's going to give you a background of him, and you did too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said, I move about a lot by myself, and that's why I just didn't want to mess with him because I know you told me how he was and who he is. So that's why I just said, well, let me. I don't mind helping and give the statement. I just want to make sure because it wouldn't be, even though your aunt is the lawyer, the court may say, oh nope, you got to come to court. It's probably, I want to help, and
I don't blame you. Nobody wants anything to do with my ex.
I had to cut some of the things that she was saying out because
so she was saying, I'll give you a statement, but I won't turn up to court for you. Basically.
He knows it. Nobody on my end is dealing with this fool.
Obviously,
like I said, what he's doing is right. It's bad enough that he started the case to begin with. This man threatened my life, then came after me with like a false custody case based on no valid claims, with no evidence, has lied to his entire circle, like to where even people in his circle still, look and support me or whatever, even if they're just watching my social media and just trying to be supportive or whatever. Like, it's so unfortunate. And then when I had gotten sick during April or whatever, I told him I wasn't feeling well because, I'm in court with him. I can't go into detail. I was having like I don't know if Brent told you, I was having high fevers with heavy bleeding.
She loves missing out. Like, she gave the child over from in like the beginning of March when they went to mediation. From mediation, she just let him have the kid and then picked it up on first to get her foodies and then dropped him back off again and didn't try get back in touch till the day after Mother's Day.
Between my cycles of 102.7. Like, it was insane. And that was happening for a while. I wasn't going to go into detail with that man about that because every time I've said anything or done anything, he's trying to take advantage. And that's always who he's been. He's very like pathological. Like he's to me, it's like bordering like psychopathic behavior for real. Like, I'm pretty disturbed. And so then when I told him I wasn't feeling well, he should have default the case within like 12 days. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, what is your problem? And then when they didn't default and they actually had me and baby reunite again, I've been like caring for baby in my time or whatever, and like we have like these because actual custody and allocation of rights has not been established yet. We're both still just exchanging the baby, and so I mean yet no custodial order or allocation.
Trying to do what he can do to get the baby. Have you seen the baby?
Yeah. And so right now, like,
has he seen the baby? He's got custody. He's got the main custody of the baby, but this woman doesn't even know that. And she dances around it. Who did she let? She left right. She gave him up in March, had him one day in April to get a food stamps, and then didn't get back in touch until the middle of May, and then didn't actually see him till the 15th of July. So 5 months.
Actually lied on court paperwork. So what he did, because during that exchange was the baby was already over there, and during that exchange when I had gotten sick, because I gotten sick when I was due to go and pick the baby up, and unfortunately when I was sick and everything, I told him like, hey, I'm not feeling well, because I really had to address that bleeding and everything. And when I told him all of that, when I finally reached back out when that stuff cleared up, because I was like bleeding even through Mother's Day, and like that time period, he was like, oh, okay, whatever, and then he tried to default the case, and then when he wasn't able to default the case, he like denied me the baby and everything. And so the baby technically lives with him, but there's still no actual allocation of rights or custodial order. We are both still exchanging, especially with a guardian that lied him on the case now. Like, we're both just exchanging the baby until the allocation of rights and the custodial order is in place. And he's been trying to, part of me thinks that he's trying to provoke me, but like, to me, he just looks crazy. So instead of getting like a direct response or reaction out of me, girl, I just document him. Girl, I just go on my YouTube channel about it and say, well, he's acting crazy today. And everything is just well documented, because it's like, girl, I'm not going to play with crazy. Okay. It's like, he can be crazy on his own, because he's already shot himself in the foot a lot, especially now with it being revealed that he has actually no evidence. And he,
yes, 2 cardinals. Yes, she bloody did. Yeah, oh God, she loves listening back to herself, doesn't she? Smug bitch.
He badgered my dad into a statement without my dad's permission or knowledge. It's like he's just showing more of what a damn sicko he is. And it's sad. And unfortunately, in court right now, there's been nothing done about his behavior. And that's been a problem, too. They haven't addressed his behavior yet. It's pretty hard, too. Because, the courts, abuse and reckless behavior, unfortunately, it has to get pretty dangerous before they even do anything. So it's like where we're at right now is just, extending time, and all of that, and, going over the baby's pediatrics and stuff like that. But I mean, my ex is just like a sicko, and it's sad. And I don't blame you for not wanting anything to do with him. And I get it. I completely get it. I'm just grateful to you for everything that you did do for me and my baby. I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful to Brandon. I'm grateful to all y'all, because I mean, you were really there for me, and I do understand your concern. I just, I appreciate you. Like, I get it.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, that was my own thing, and I, told that to Brandon too.
Mm-hmm.
In which you said the same thing. As I said, Brandon told me a bit about him. You told me a bit about him.
Mm-hmm.
And
he is a gun owner.
Following me.
Right. And he is a gun owner. He has all them type of crazy guns. And he's the type, like, he has dark connections. He can do dark things if he wants to. He's capable.
Oh, I know.
And that's why I left him when he threatened my life. And especially because his eyes changed. That's why I left him. I had to leave his ass. I had no choice.
And yeah, Brandon, he pretty much told me about him and who he is. And he said the same thing. He said, well, Mom, just, make sure you don't have to, come, forces with him or see him, by you doing this. And I said, okay, I told him I would just call in the morning and just verify that once I give the statement. But I just said, I'll call you this morning and let you know that I'll call you back. But and one thing, do you be afraid that he has your child, that y'all share the baby?
I do, because, I mean, to be honest, he's already exposed. Like, also, when the baby's been over there, my ex has been prioritizing a lot of drama. Like, even at the pediatrics appointment when we were both there, he's literally arguing and trying to, like, provoke me. Like, girl.
Right, like, he's prioritizing the drama. She's exploiting, abusing, and neglecting a child for a paycheck. And there's no excuse to go in no contact. Bitch better have been literally bleeding like ALR did in Eric and Ricky's bathroom. And then, how could you do this? Yeah. And remember, she was on YouTube putting up, going out on dates and living her best life all the time when she didn't have a child and she was meant to be bleeding and dying.
He started trying to pull out his phone and record me at the pediatrician's and act a plum-ass fool. Girl, do you know the head doctor had to come in and tell him to stop arguing? He argues, he's hostile in front of the child. He's always been this way in front of the baby. When I do my stuff or whatever, like, I don't pick the baby up.
You fucking pushed that man with the baby in his arms at 1 month old, didn't you, Kelly? Don't fucking start that shit.
To like around this weekend or whatever. It might be sooner. We'll see what they say in court. But I don't pick the baby up till this weekend. Like, whenever I'm around my baby, I don't do my YouTube stuff like that. I'm not even like on the phone like that because I'm with my child. That baby has my undivided attention. And here you got this fool over here prioritizing drama and mess while the baby's over there. And you know he's an alcoholic.
I don't know.
Hi, Ruthie.
But I will see. What I do is I will call you back.
And I completely understand that. But
That's pretty much the end. I know it's all chopped and screwed with her, but we were talking about a lot of stuff. So obviously some stuff you need to stay confidential, but you guys heard her say that that clip should not be admissible in court because he did not.
Everyone step back. Brandon's mum says it's inadmissible. That's a receipt. That's a receipt. She's fucked. She's fucked. Right, we're gonna go over to yesterday's Brandon receipt because that's even funnier. So I have a 4-year disability that literally grounds me to my bed. That won't stop me seeing my baby. Exactly, Jess Couch Pineapple. It's unfathomable if you're an actual genuine mother. So she's a lying liar who lies, who wanted to bring that baby on a date with a total stranger. Yes, she fucking did. Thanks for being here, Jessica MG. Yeah, she's demonising him big time. And she wonders why he's speaking to people like myself. And do you know what? He's not out here showing his ass. He's not in the mix of all the drama. She'll come online. I help him by cutting it down a bit. He said he can't watch her because it's too long and that. And, you know, he has a kid. So he has been watching through me because I've been shortening things for him. And that's that. It's not what she's doing, is it? I know where's Jessica MG, so I'm going to bop over to that next one. I've got timestamps.
And I am going to be going to.
If you just bear with me 1 second. Actually, I'm going to nip to low and grab my book because my book's in my bathroom. I was doing timestamps while I was having a bath earlier. So I'm going to nip to low, grab my book, grab a drink. I suggest you all do the same. And then we're going to listen to Brandon's bullshit.
We're only bodega when you don't want to listen. Shutting down detractors is your #1 mission. We watch you rage, we hear your lies. Only the gullible don't realize
Thanks for giving me a few minutes, people. I hope I didn't miss too much in my chat. I hope you're all being behaved. This is crazy. You couldn't rip my kids away from me if I were on my last dying breath. She's a phony, a malignant narcissist, and a psycho. Witty combination. Yeah, she's dangerous. There's no two ways about it. Dangerous. Oh, Nikki's got stamina to follow this. It's exhausting to listen to it. 6 bloody uploads yesterday. Yeah. Having a bath. I've got one of them trays across my bath, you know, and my phone. Because if I'm listening, I'd rather do time stamping because otherwise I just have to go back and listen again. So I'm glad you like my tunes. Hey, she's implying I've got bloody stamina. I want my name in this lit song. Yeah, I'm going to do a new song. Since I've got to 1,000, I'm going to show some appreciation to some of my members and do us all a little bot where we'll get named and that. I think you'll like it. I've been working on something. So, I have took timestamps on this one, thank God. Because she goes to start. So 7 minutes in, she starts the Brandon's clip, then stops. Then at 12 minutes in, she starts the Brandon clip, then stops. So when it gets to 58 minutes, she actually finally starts playing the Brandon clip. Yeah, there's a lot of word salad there, but I have time-stamped the relevant things, and we get to miss out all the bullshit now. So... Oh, yeah, I love it. We're all having a good time. We're making the best out of this shitty situation, aren't we, really? So, yeah, I'm gonna... So, I know, like, she does a lot of false starts with this, so I'm gonna nip to bits where she starts slagging a friend off, justifying why her friend's now speaking out against her.
To be used. She's like, pick me! Choose me! I hate Callie too! Yo, right. But yeah, I just can't stand it. Actually, like, infuriates me more that this man felt the need to entrap my dad. Use the bitch. She's willing to be used. She's like, pick me! Choose me! I hate Callie too! That's your girl. That's your girl. That's your girl. Yikes! I mean, from what y'all was telling me about that stream. OMG, I miss out on so much. He did what now? Oh, PetSmart girl. Okay, we about to quake PetSmart. PetSmart. Girl. My friends and family are speaking out now because everyone's pissed and has had enough. Also, I have court tomorrow, by the way, but there's nothing on the books because chaos and...
They're speaking out because you're ringing them up and making them do statements, and they're saying nothing. You literally want your dad up from his sleep for one.
Dude. As it always does. So I'm laying down, give it to me. He entrapped my father. Watch the video that I posted where I say he committed perjury or something, child's father perjury, the most recent video on my channel. It lays out all the receipts between my dad and I'm also saying my ex's name now. His name is Eric. Okay. Eric. Okay. All right. Eric. All right. And I have to say it in like a girly manner since so much messes ensue. So Eric. Okay. So come again. He like, you're going to hear it. So okay. So pretty much Illinois is a 2-party consent state, and he recorded my dad without his knowing while badgering my dad, trying to make him speak about a crack house. And you hear it because at first my dad's trying to tune him out, but my ex does what he does. He keeps repeating himself and
your dad said it himself. He didn't realize what was going on until he's in the state of it when he got there. Yeah. He said that of his own free will in public, not on the phone.
Badgering and shit. And then my dad's like, I know about crack house, but yeah, I guess. Like all that shit, right? And then my dad says why? Because he was never supposed to know about the hotel or the help that I was receiving from my fans and from my friends and family outside of him, because he's an abuser. Because he threatened my life in front of our baby. Because the abuser's not supposed to know.
He didn't threaten your life in front of your baby, and you're the abuser. You hit him. You've bragged to Alex, you've bragged to Kai how you would just hit him and he would take it.
where the survivor goes because it endangers the support system. Like this is basically, but it's because my ex never wanted to live it down in his ego because he's just dumb. He doesn't know how to reason. He doesn't know how to speak. He doesn't know how to have normal conversations. He's not a normal person. He's very fucked up. And
I've spoke with him on the phone for 45 minutes and I've spoke to him over emails. He's a very level-headed person who's terrified for his child.
It's his denial, his ego, and his control that has fueled this. So this right here is a statement from my homie. Not him thinking your dad doesn't know any better, goofy ass. Right. Like you really think it's a coinky thing that it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how bro has been spiraling. Emailed me that clip. Like the rest of my people wasn't going to step. Have you not seen at least like 20 plus free spirits stepping each day? Okay, we need to explain it. We need to explain it for the people in the back because they're new here. By the time I get my ass on this platform and raise hell about some shit, and by the time I get my ass on here and have about 20, 40, 50, hundreds, thousands plus people up in here talking about some shit, my whole circle, my whole orbit been new and is ready to step. Because that's how bad shit has gotten to where I am spreading awareness about it because I don't know how far we all gonna have to step. Because the injustice of this case and how far my ex has gone with his bullshit has made me be like, all right, we might have to step because that's my son at the end of the day. Okay. And I've always been telling the truth, right? I haven't been I live in truth, right?
You don't even live on this fucking planet, Callie. You don't know what the truth is if it fucking smack you in the face like you do with your exes.
Like, let's explain it for the people in the back. Bitch, you do not want to have beef with me because by the time, if the beef ever makes it to this platform, it's because shit has gotten that far. Because my real life always got me. But if I'm on this platform raising hell, it's because it's a whole lot of folks in real life and online ready to fucking step. And it's not even a threat. It's quite literally just a fact. This is who Life of a Free Spirit is. And I came on here because and remember when I was talking to y'all about the custody girls, like the Brandy X Lee shit? You know what I mean? Remember I was coming on here talking about the custody girls or whatever? Drag him, girl. Girl. Remember I was coming on here talking about the custody girls? Because I'm gonna just be very honest. I'm gonna be very honest. Because a part of me was like, I don't know how far this is gonna have to go. I might have to use my platform as one of those like justice for Callie, justice for her baby type things. Because I was already kind of pushing my message for trauma.
Oh yeah, believe me, your platform is raising awareness for justice for your fucking child, but not justice for you. Callie, you need a fucking straitjacket and a fucking high dose or something. That's all you need. But bloody hell, the audacity to say you're going to try use a platform to get... No one is on your side. It's trolls.
Guys, girly, even talking about custody battles and shit. So I was like, man, like... I might have to get like a petition or something because I didn't know how bad this case could get. And I'm like, I need to use my voice. I need to use my platform. I need to speak because this motherfucker is trying to just take the baby run and block me out of the child's life. And he's doing it with his chest and he's doing it with lies. And now because of his own, I mean, I don't know. I guess the lawyer told him to do this too. Because of his own foolishness, he sent me the video of him entrapping my father. And you hear the verbal manipulation and you hear the badgering and you hear the weaving. And can't even get in. I hate Ross at the club. You can't even get in. All right, the Chris Brown reference. OMG. Oh, y'all are fellowshipping with one another. I love it. Oh my God, you guys, y'all giving me 20 likes already? Damn, girl, not 20 likes is some money. Bro thought he was part of the team, right? Right?
My people, period, because it's like not only did this man like cross my dad, betray me, threaten my life, but now you're over here trying to like you over here teaming up with Kai, bro. Why? Because y'all fucking or whatever weird shit. You over here doing that, and then you're like, oh yeah, for sure, I'ma just fuel the court with these lies. This shit is so fucking despicable and disgusting. Like, and it's disgusting amongst my friends and my.
Oh, PetSmart, it got real ghetto on the platform. Oh, PetSmart, it got insanely. It's girl. The ghetto actually jumped out and onto the screen. Girl, it got so bad. All right. I need to keep filming content on TikTok, so I'm gonna have to leave. Oh yeah, girl, keep on going with your TikTok, baby. Love you, boo. I'm always here for you if you need me. I love you too. If you have a baby, go and do your thing. Go and do your dreams. Do you want to drop your TikTok handle so people can follow you? If you do, you're more than welcome. And if not, I understand. But honey, like seriously, like there's support here. You can get you a few followers. Okay, get you some engagement. All right, it's always welcome here. Whatever you guys.
Get yourself some, first love. Like, not to brag, I've been like pretty steady on 100 today, which is really good for me. And I've only just reached 1K. Like Brit just said 24. Well, she's gone to 25K now. She jumped up. But yeah, most of the time when I tune in, there's like 24. And sometimes it's me on 2 accounts because I can't see everyone in the chat. So yeah, You're quite right.
Do or whatever, especially y'all who have platforms or businesses. I do kind of want to do like a free spirit, like fucking boost thing, like, you know, girls supporting girls, like business stuff. You know what I mean? I'm too shy for that, but thank you. Maybe one day. It's okay, baby. Keep safe, everyone. I love you all. All right. Hell yeah, Philion. Hell yeah, boo. But yeah, girl, PetSmart, do you know that my ex-friend Kai, who I used
And I just checked as well, Mandy ATX is still a follower. I thought she might have unfollowed when she saw we're getting close to 1K. Hi, Mandy. How's your big titted fella?
to live with, child. First of all, okay, let me catch you up. Free spirits, we gotta quake somebody again. I know that's all we do around here, but I did one stream. Mind you, I've mentioned her before. Nothing ever got her bent out of shape. But I did this one stream and I was being funny. My mention it all stream. Literally, the title is hilarious. Like, if I come on here with an absurd title, it's because the content is a little bit more lighthearted. I'm on here to kind of fuck around, maybe vent a little bit, maybe joke, give a little bit of facts, but just kiki in between, because I've always done that. I'm literally quoting fucking Bethany Frankel, mention it all. And I'm doing something just to be like, you know, maybe petty, maybe, funny, to have a good time. Because to be honest, it's always been a bit of a running joke in my personal crew that, like, you know, Kai was like fucking around with Eric, and Eric is Eric is the alleged child's father, but John Cena is my real baby daddy. Okay, I don't really know who Eric is, but that's just who it is. All right. So
yeah, she keeps saying this a lot lately. Alleged child's father. Paternity has been established, and he's the fucking parent to that child. You're not a fucking parent, Callie. You don't get to say this shit. Recorded calls, and like the last one was chopped up to fuck because she doesn't want to go to court or anything for her. So a crew isn't pulling up for her.
We're saying names now because these people have made themselves known because they want to be known. All right, you'll be known. All right, darling, you'll be known. Yeah, I remember. You remember because I used to post her all the time, right? My bestie. I used to always post her as my bestie, right? Right? What? Oh, bitch, gotta get up, bitch. Okay, hey, PetSmart, you want to be quaked? She hopped her ass on a drama channel and lost her ever-loving mind for 3 hours, bro. So bad to where I had girlies going.
Kai didn't lose her ever-loving mind. Kai spoke up for herself after listening to all this shit. You're saying here now that you upset her because you've been saying she was sleeping with Eric, and you say it was only a joke. Everyone knows it's a joke. Wait till you listen to Call with Brandon. It's not a fucking joke.
Going out and coming back and being like, Callie, she's so evil and vindictive. I'm so happy that, you know, you're like in a better frequency. No, stay away from her. I'm so happy you're done with these people. The girls were quaked. Her behavior was that insane. Okay. I did a stream just joking. Like, I did like a little joking poll, like, ooh, y'all think they're fucking around? Because it used to be a running joke. Because, like, you guys know when I used to live with Kai, because Eric was like talking so much shit about me or whatever. Like, remember, Eric is the same one who's like, I can't wait to get my guns back and fuck her up. It's like, I can't live this life.
He never said that. He never said that. And Kai said he never said that to her either. Kai actually told me that you felt really bad that he'd lost his guns and that because of putting that restraining order on him.
Someone got triggered over what? So I made a stream just joking, like, and I did a poll, and I was like, y'all think they're fucking around? Like, what do you guys think? And it was like 100% yeses, and we were joking. And I was like, ooh, for real? And we were just getting teeful, like. It was just banter. Like, I didn't really care either way. I am interested. I am curious because it's like unsolved mysteries type shit. But I didn't necessarily mean anything by it. Honey, it was that stream in particular that sent her into a tizzy. And that's actually what made me kind of side eye and take shit serious. I think she was more hurt than anything else. Yeah, a little bit about that. But I mean, with the way these people treated me, I can't care about that because no one cared about when they hurt me. I had to go and work on my mindset.
Selfish cunt.
About it. So I suggest others do the same. Especially when these are people who I don't want to associate with anymore, you know? But like, people were quaked. Like, people were fucking quaked. And so like, she left, okay, and I never showed you guys this. Oh, right, because I never unblocked her. Bro, so she ended up leaving like 10 comments on that stream the very next day. Like 10 comments, bro, the very next day, right? And I was like, what? And I was out when I saw it. So I was out and I laughed. I was like, triggered and blocked. And I was like, fuck, I didn't get my receipts. But bitch, I didn't even need to get my receipts. By the time I was kicking with y'all and vibing with y'all, somebody had let me know, hey girl, she about to go on somebody's stream right now. And I said, word. And at first it was like a text thing in chat. And then the girl told me, I think this is like Third Eye. Third Eye had told me, she was like, girl, she on stream. She's like, is her name Kai? And I was like,
yeah, I think I know who that Third Eye is. Well, I have an inkling. I don't know for sure if anyone else does. But it's someone who's been around and someone who's recently been butthurt by this side of people.
Oh my God. It is. Because I was just trying to call her K. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to say names. Y'all know I don't really care. Okay, but but you know, I am indeed a changed woman. I'm not trying to intentionally dox. I'm not trying to be malicious. I'm just trying to tell my side and like speak all the stuff that happened, right? I see y'all laughing. I see y'all laughing because y'all have seen worse days. I know, and the Lord forgive me, and I know, and I repent. I see y'all laughing because I'm like, you know, I don't give a fuck about somebody's name. I'm like, bitch, but I'm a changed girl. I'm a changed girly. I'm not out here. I'm promising you, I'm not out here trying to drop exact locations and full names anymore. Okay, that was the old free spirit. That was the old version, and I have ascended. Oh, whose stream is she going? This is that girl Nikki's. So like, and I don't have smoke with
Shout out to me, and I think she likes me.
anybody's channel. If anything, I might need to start using some of y'all's channels, depending on how crazy this shit get, because y'all might actually help me. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's orbiting me. We're all one. We're all one community.
Callie, you're welcome to use anything on my channel. As you see, I'm using quite a lot of your channels, so that's not an issue. I'll even let you come up and talk to me if you want. You can simul stream if you want. Have a few questions, but you won't get shouted at or berated. I don't say it could be doing any more harm than you're already doing.
Okay. But we've seen some shit. I know, Austin. I know, forgive me, for real. I know. Y'all have seen and heard a little bit too much shit. But I was really trying my best. I never even said Eric saying, even when we were together, I was very intentional about his identity. Because
yes, she did. She doxed Eric a week ago. Before anyone said his name.
I'm like, I don't want to do this. But it's like, you know, when the motherfuckers, they just try it. It's like, well, bitch, I still know. No, I cannot say that. I cannot say that I know where people live. That's what. I still know where you live. Wait. Relax. Don't do it. Court is literally tomorrow. The Guardian is like, wait, damn. Yeah, Callie made a statement last night saying she knows where all of us live and she knows all of our names. I'm trying to insinuate what the fuck she meant about that. You so petty, ma'am. You need to be baptized. I know. I know. I'm not trying to.
We're watching absolute manic, crazy, fucked up behaviour, and I think Callie's going to become a quite big lolco in the near future. I do. We might be in on the ground floor and something. She thinks, yeah, this is fucking. It's absurd.
Bring them days back. I'm not trying to bring them days back. I'm really not. They want the attention, and now here it is. They're the ones who showed up with their names and shit. God, over there talking about her whole ass life. Girl, I'm not even trying to do that to you. You're doing it to yourself. Yeah, my name is and I do it, and I'm just like, well, Lord have mercy. I'm like, wow, the frequency. Like, it'll do it for you, bro. It'll fucking do it for you. But like, bro, I really am trying. I'm not on my bullshit, man. I'm really not trying to dox or anything. And I know that so far, what I've shared, it's not malicious. I'm literally just talking about what people have done and giving my side of things and everything. But like,
not malicious in the slightest. Oh my god!
I swear, they just lucky they didn't meet fucking 2020 me. Like 2020 to like 2022, 2023 me.
Yeah, we're getting into stuff now with Shane. Well, it's coming up. She's going to say something else first, but then she starts talking about Shane. Very happy and admitting what she did to him, actually.
They lucky, child. Girl, I used to go and pull people's LinkedIns. Look at how they looked 10 years ago. Like, that was unnecessary. I'm glad I got a big bed. I'm about to fall off. I know I used to do some fucking shit on here. It was not the tea. Y'all remember, like, this is so bad. This is gonna be so bad. But y'all remember when I had got so mad at Shane? And bitch, I promise you I'm a changed girl. Because seriously, like, y'all remember I got so mad at Shane and I pulled his fucking TikTok that like no one knew about and everybody. That's when you know it's bad. When you start pulling shit that don't nobody know or care about and everybody start looking at you like, I'm like, and this is his TikTok. And everybody was like, like, never knew about that, sis. I was so pissed. I just like
leaked everything. I'm like, I'm gonna pull this and everybody was like, wow, never knew we had a TikTok. And when I saw them comments, that's kind of when I knew I fucked up. I'm like, oh, I think I went too hard. I do remember everyone was losing their mind back then. Girl, what's getting me is that it's obvious you're joking and she's losing it. Dude, I was just joking. Like, see, this is what kind of alerts my shit. Because it's like, okay, now hit dogs are hollering. Because why? Honey, I talked about
You're admitting you hit dogs are hollering. It means you attacked her and she's fucking bit back. She has got the ugly laugh. Yeah, I'm fuming. Wait, she fucking buzzes off what she did to Shane. Hi, Scarlet Bish. I had high hopes for it. No, we all did. We all wanted this to not be the case. I can't believe how bad it actually is. And yeah, she's surprised even me.
your whole ass job on an earlier stream. Robin says, I remember it. Because I remember them few comments when y'all was like, wow, I didn't even know Shane had a TikTok. Like a few of y'all said that. I was like, oh. Well, we didn't even know. I was like, oh. So I promise you, I'm not on that kind of time anymore. They wanted to see what Callie was all about. Girl, you understood the assignment. Girl, I think I over understood it. Because when I start pulling shit that nobody knew or cares about, it's like, I went too hard. I thought the wig had done flipped. Right, that's when I lost my shit, right? That's when I lost my shit on here, bro. Like, that's when I lost my shit on here, bro. Like, that's when I was like, girl, we have had some times. I have learned some lessons. I know I've mentioned Shane a couple times today. I do send him love, peace, and everything, and release him with everything. I'm not trying to be too mean or anything like that. I know what I've done, and I see where I've gone, wrong and everything. You know what I mean? I thought you were stronger energy, right? Right, bitch. And that's when bitch. And you know how bad it got. Like, this is, and I did feel a little bad because I was so pissed at Shane. I was so pissed. Mind you, I waited a while to retaliate against him because I couldn't, because I had to retaliate, or I thought I had to retaliate against everyone else first. So when I finally got to Shane, like, I was like, and then he left the internet. Have mercy. Have mercy. And then he left the internet. Changed his fucking Twitter profile to the predator that I called him because I compared him to the predator versus alien. He left the fucking internet. Shane was like,
yeah, I won't be bragging about this, Callie. Just shows what an abusive cunt you are.
I'm a head out. Bitch, and then him leaving the internet on top of the comment saying, I didn't even know he had a TikTok. I didn't even know he was posted. I was like, oh. It's like the meme. It's like the meme with the sage where you're trying to sage the bad vibes out the room, and it's like, oh, I am the bad vibe. Oh.
So she does have a fucking clue about what she is.
All that just for him to leave. It's like, oh, we might have went too hard. And then motherfuckers who was like defending him started deleting their tweets and shit, and I was like, oh. I did it. Like, hey, Jody, baby. How are you doing, Jody? Hey, I know you remember those days. You used to be a mod. Hey, Jody boo. Good to see you. Good to see you, honey.
And claiming she left Shane till last, and that bitch, the crisis stream was all about turning everybody against Shane and getting money. Hi, Catalina. No, it isn't funny. No, payday today. Thanks for being here. And it isn't. No. I think the consensus is this is fucking a lot. She put that man through so fucking much. Put him in negs crosshairs, got him harassed, doxed, threatened, treated him like shit. She is a selfish bitch. Agreed. I hope he is too, and how hilarious by.
All that just for a fart booth. Girl. I was pissed. I was like, because the whole campaign, so I was addressing everybody, everything, every little thing. To go and drag up. First of all, my ex is not a social media person, so I don't feel the need to go and drag up, you don't even have a LinkedIn. Because he's not a LinkedIn type person. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel the need to go and drag up his fucking high school fucking yearbook. He's probably not even in that either. The motherfucker don't like socials. I am curious as to if it's really him over there, but because they're saying it's just emails and like weirdness and like pictures, that just sounds kind of weird. Like,
he wouldn't even take the time because he really does not like strangers. But then again, you had Kai.
Yeah, he hasn't been over here. He hasn't been up on the channel. I have had a long call with him. I think 45 minutes is a long call. I wouldn't usually stay on the phone that long. And as well, I did cut it short because I had a hard cut off. I had to go out. I had company. And he emails me. I don't see how any of that's weird. And he does say he's very uncomfortable coming to anybody about any of this. But look what she's doing.
Hopped her happy ass over there. So I'm like, well, who else is hopping? You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? Who else hopping, sis? You gonna hop, son? Girl. But seriously, that's okay. I'm a stranger and I don't like him very much either. Girl. But it's just like, he doesn't, from what I've known, and this is what's kind of weird about this whole stuff, I don't know if it's actually him over there on like the drama channels and all that other mess, because he's never been savvy.
It is him. I've talked to him on the phone. He sent me pictures with the date, that day's date on and stuff like that. He's quite forthcoming. He doesn't want to be on. So you're right. He doesn't want to be out here. He does want his side out though, and he's doing it I think, in a better way than you are. Oh God, it's been bloody hard. Payday today. It's been really hard. Yesterday, 6 uploads she did. I'm trying to keep up with it. I've still got notes in my book from streams days ago that I need to document. It's a crazy ride, but look, I'm at 1K now, so you know I'm doing something right. And thank you everyone for giving me your time.
Or privy to this stuff. But when I be hearing like him fucking emailing me, bitch, what are the odds? And this is what I'm getting, like him and fucking my ex-friend Kai, like, because he emailed me right around the time she started spiraling on my shit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers in cahoots. And they trying to trigger me in between me going live because they want me to, like, you know, address them, which I mean I will. But it's like, there's too much entanglement here. Like, what is this here? Just like how Kai getting bent, like, bro, it was like a hit dog holler. What is it about me saying y'all are hooking up that's bothering you so much? Because that makes me believe it more. Like, I hope you know. Because people who are unbothered, they just remain unbothered. Especially, like, these are motherfuckers who used to know me. Y'all should know when I'm joking and be grateful for it.
I would not be unbothered if someone was out here lying that I've abused them when I am their abuse victim who is currently the custodian of the child that you also abused and neglected.
Like, right? Like, you should know when I'm playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should know when I'm just playing, bro. Like, I'm not dragging you as hard, right? Like, girl, let's continue with what Brandon's saying, because this stream already, girl, it's about to be an hour long. I do need to go to bed soon. They trying to bait you, but you're like not taking it, and they just looking dumb now because I can just come on and expose you and chill in my frequency. I can just be like, oh, so they're doing this and this, and somebody in the free spirit's gonna laugh about this. Oh, they're doing this and this. Okay, me and the free spirit's gonna laugh about that. Oh, they're doing this and that. Okay, we kicking about all of it. Period. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I've learned, to where I don't have to play dirty. I don't have to be, you know, yeah, like I can talk about, you know, what they do and what they've done and a little bit about life, but I don't have to just drop dead fucking name all their coworkers or like their whole fucking family and shit. Like shit that I used to do. Okay. I don't have to do that anymore. Like, it's like, some things are unnecessary. Like, don't post pages that they barely post so that people don't fucking know. It's like, and that's when you know it's bad, because I was just posting that shit out of context and look at this for no reason. And y'all are like, oh wow, I never knew that they had that. Like, you know what I mean? So I have learned, and I don't want to match low frequency like that, because it fucking ruins your whole vibe, bro. It ruins your whole shit, and it makes you miserable inside, because what it's doing is creating more resistance and creating more of a void, and I just refuse. So let me play y'all more of what Brandon was saying. I'm for real. I'm gonna let us finish and not laugh too much.
Yo, man, I really appreciate you hitting me up. Bro, this whole case shit is crazy. Do you know that Eric fucking sent me the video of him entrapping my dad? So that was like pretty much the basis of the whole case. I don't know what he thinks he's trying to prove. I'm like, there was never a damn like crack house, whatever. Like, everybody knows that your mom, like you and your mom helped me. Get me and baby out, everything, and get the hotel. Like, bro, can you believe this?
Yeah, I can believe it. Shit, that's what people do when they weak.
Right?
They want
Oh, she's loving that he's like slagging the ex off her and that. But again, did she say there that his house is the trap house? I didn't hear that bit. It is frustrating. Oh, thank you, Olivia. She can't apologise for shit. Yeah, I struggle. Most of my mates and blogs, I don't have like a massive circle. I have like friends who I go out with and stuff, and that, but close people, and usually blokes, to be honest with you. Yeah, she's doing Satan's work. She's very dangerous. Very fucking dangerous indeed. Ashley, she didn't pay the GAL, so it's been kicked down the road for another month, and it's staying as it is for now.
For a few days, and then we put you in a hotel.
Right. Right. And your mom helping you with the baby and everything. Your mom was checking in. Like, literally, like by that Saturday, I was in the hotel. I literally had the itinerary and I posted it. It said August 17th.
Like he said, you stayed with us for a few days, then you went to an hotel and she brushed over that straight to the hotel. The hotel is not in question, Callie. The trap house is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what people trying to do. Like,
I love y'all.
Like, shit, you ain't done nothing wrong. Shit, I'm going to my house to see if it's a trap house or a crack house. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Right. And your mom was there, like, with us. Like, she wouldn't even have me and baby in that kind of environment. And, like, I appreciate...
She watched the baby for you while you went to court.
Right. Right.
So, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to really figure it out. Like, what's really entrapment over here? Because you can't get what you want and you know what you're trying to do with a bunch of bullshit and spread lies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just take my house to the trap house and I don't even do nothing. That's crazy.
Right. And like we all know, like your mom would not have me and baby like in that kind of environment. And like it's so fun. Another thing too, like this whole thing is so damn disrespectful to like my entire fucking family and my friends. Yep. And you know what it makes me think about? Like, remember when you told me about the baby shower?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jessica MJ. When I record calls, it's not this bad, but yeah.
I believe it. I believe it, bro. I believe because Eric, honestly, he's that insecure type. Like, I bet you, like, and especially the shit with Kai, and you know Christian, like, to be honest, like, bro, what drives me crazy about the shit with him and Kai is the fact that this man, like, was hyped up by Kai. They co-conspirated to do this whole damn case, and then he protected her because he's not using her as evidence. He's gonna entrap my dad as, like, a further target. But, oh, yeah, he gonna protect the bitch, right? But if she's so credible, you should listen to her. He probably bitter about that baby shower because you know what? My dad was fucking right. You are a more upstanding man than him. Because he knew who the real was.
Yeah. You can't hide from no one.
Right.
And that's the thing, like I told you, even with her, she was a hater from the first time I met her, but even at the baby shower, she was a hater.
Right.
Like, how you hate on somebody having a baby because they can't get it with you? That's absurd to me.
That's, I was talking to Christian about.
Yeah, and that's obviously something she said to Brandon as an excuse why Kai's flipped on her. That she'll... Yeah. Kai says she's on Vicodin and she mixes it with alcohol and she did rain the baby.
About that too, because you know how I had called her too when I was living over there, and I'm like, it's crazy to me. Like Kai would like try to raise hell and guilt me on the nights that I just wouldn't want to kick her because I would rather be with the baby. I'm sorry, my baby is my favorite company. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just chill and get fucked up and get drunk and get priority.
Her evidence is her mates repeating what she's told them, her friends.
He's fucking changed.
Right. Like people like I told you before, she was a fake and a phony. She never was really there for you from the get-go. She's always been a fake and a phony. And you can tell that. Like that's why you can't really be hanging still with people who don't have kids.
Yeah.
They don't have an understanding of what their real responsibilities are.
Yeah. Yeah. And they don't care either because they think it's just another thing. It's like having children is a spiritual thing. Like I would never cross you and your babies or cross anybody else and another baby and their kids. You know what I mean? Because kids are off limits. Like I'm so grateful to you. And like for real, G, like I really appreciate you, man, for everything. And to be honest, like this is kind of what breaks my heart for like my people, period. Because it's like not only did this man like cross my dad, betray me, threaten my life, but now you're over here trying to like you over here teaming up with Kai, bro? Why? Because y'all fucking or whatever weird shit. You're like, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and this is how she's talking to her friends and that. Do you think the accusation she's sleeping with her ex is a joke? No, she's fucking spreading it round. They didn't team up. They talked. You lied about both of them to each other and they've put the stories together and realised what a fucking arsehole you are and a liar. Callie, get your shit together. She never will. Yeah, but that was a joke, yeah.
Just, fuel the court with these lies. This shit is so fucking despicable and disgusting. Like, and it's disgusting amongst my friends and my family. And I know you told me the other night, like, I don't deserve all this stuff and everything. But, you guys don't deserve it either. Because at the end of the day, y'all were there for me when this man failed as not only a man, but a father.
But still in all, 1 + 1 = 2. You can't do it alone by yourself.
Yeah.
That child didn't come into this world alone by himself. And he needs to do what he needs to do and stop acting like a little crybaby about everything.
Yeah.
Because you crying about something that's not getting you nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then you feel some type of way because what? You need to stop drinking.
Mm-hmm.
You're abusing alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go get some anger management. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, he needs to really just, I don't know. He needs some spiritual help.
That's what I'm saying. I called his ass spiritually bankrupt on my channel.
Well, that's because he really is spiritually bankrupt. Mm-hmm. That's a real word.
Yeah. Because I peeped it. He failed as a man. We have new drags now. We just call people spiritually bankrupt and move on. And it's only because I know that the gal saw that shit and was like, well, goddamn. Spiritually bankrupt. Well, that's new. It's only ma'am. You know, I'm over here gossiping with the homies. You know, I called him spiritually bankrupt on my channel. It's only because the Guardian saw it. Because that was that one of them videos that he sent the Guardian before I got back up with my baby and shit. So like, like, you know, new drags love that. Yes, we just call them spiritually bankrupt and move forward. As a father, and instead of just admitting it and taking accountability and doing what the fuck he should have been doing as a man and as a father, there was no reason for him to be out sloppy drunk with me at home with a fucking newborn. A newborn, bro.
There was no reason for him to even be threatening you and coming at you the way he did if he loved you the way he said he do.
And you know he never did. But that was my lesson to learn.
He didn't threaten her. He said he was going to kill her in court. She physically abused him on several occasions. End of.
Because this is what happens when you value people more than you value yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and because I was always so concerned about him, prioritizing him, worried about him, I mean, we see how I was treated. And it's okay, I learned my lesson, never again.
Yeah.
But it's like, as a woman who was a new mom, like, you fucking don't understand that your family, I'm raising a child, a precious little newborn baby, and you don't give a fuck about us? The alcohol more important. And you know he was over there at fucking Tiffany's house, and I can't stay in that damn house. You know it was Tiffany's mama over there with the baby and shit. We were on the phone for a while. I meant to stop recording. Oh my god! But I already told y'all that I don't fucking like Tiffany's house. I think.
Oh yeah, we didn't know who Tiffany were in that, but yeah, Tiffany. It's Tiffany's mum who's helping Eric with the baby, and has known Eric for 27 years. She doesn't like Tiffany, so now she's doxing her.
When I be going on my rants, I go on them in real life too. This is who I am. This is who I am. I know I already told y'all about Tiffany's, but like when I was like, oh shit, I forgot I was like talking to Brandon about it. I forgot how much I actually say. I can't fucking stand. And you know, Eric been passing Tiffany's mama off as the paternal aunt in the fucking pediatrics. I'm like, somebody need to blood test this woman, because that's not a blood aunt.
I bet he didn't say this is a paternal aunt. I bet he just called her aunt, because he says she's even like that to him, like an aunt to him.
It pisses me off because you're trying to pass people off as Philly. That's not really Philly. I want to know what the rest of his circle think, and you already know how I feel. I want to know exactly who fucking believed this man when he started lying, talking about how she gone and never returned. Oh yeah, she lived in a crack house. I need to know exactly who the fuck believed it, because it's almost like the fucking clown fucking talking to the damn circus. It pisses me off.
The whole crowd is. It shouldn't. I'll tell you like this.
She says that in all a circus fucking tent. That doesn't even match up. Do you know all right? I literally want to just grab the paper and put it right. It does me head in. It really triggers me. I had stopped recording a little bit. Well, it's like, Kai got her ass all hyped up. Like, and Kai actually does have a habit. And that's the sad thing. I was trying not to have that get out, because I'm like, okay, I know I'm talking about things publicly. I know stuff is about to go through court or whatever. But I'm like, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't want that to get out because I'm not trying to shame the girl. But when you have, and this is Eric's problem, and this is Eric's fault. You let a pillhead hype him up for his own fucking custody case. And now this is where the fuck he's at. And all his bullshit and all her bullshit and all of their bullshit together is coming out just like this. Yeah, she just said that he's letting a pillhead hype him up. Calling her friend a pillhead. Well, your friend says that you're a Vicodin addict and you take it with alcohol. Hi, Felicia Moo. Legal Weasel, hi. Yeah, it's like a circus tent, or like a fucking, like, what is it? Fumigation tent or something. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's crazy that she's so fucking erratic. And people were telling me, like, I didn't even watch it. She went on some stream and people were telling me that she was being so evil and vile. You know how many people told me that, oh, it's obviously that she's jealous of you. It's obvious that she just has a vendetta against you. Do you think Callie's ex-best friend came up online and had a 3-hour conversation and she didn't watch that shit? That's a whole lie. Definitely. Obviously, she just wants to throw shade on you. So many people said, like, oh, she's just hurt because y'all not friends anymore. I'm like, I don't fucking care. This is a woman who fucking was arguing with her dude every other day. This is a woman who was on bullshit with me. Like, bro, and wanted to lie so much. I had told her when shit first got heated, I'm like, I will call the fucking police on you and I won't care. Because when it comes to me and my child, I don't care.
I mean, do you want to be the next Eric? I really don't care. And that man threatened my life. And she's over here fighting with her situation.
Yeah, the man didn't threaten your life, and she threatened, do you want to be the next Eric? This person took her in and gave her a bedroom, her own bedroom, to get abused by this piece of shit. Musira. Why she didn't nodding off? Probably because of the Vicodin. Allegedly.
I went hard in this combo.
She still has that erratic, crazy behavior that she's not improved. And it's like she's out here lashing out and shit. And it's as much as people want to talk about crack houses and drug bans and shit, it's like, you know, it drives me crazy because a whole pill had fueled the case. Eric was like, oh shit, I hate Callie. Oh, you hate Callie too? All right, bet. And it went from there.
That's how you start.
And I don't even know. You know how many people are like, yeah, they was definitely hooking up. They was probably definitely, you know, fucking around.
Oh, I love how you said that. You're telling her what she wants to hear for some puddy cat. Yeah. Yeah. And as well, like, I didn't show it because she kept starting the call and then replaying the same bit, yeah. But she was so giddy. So, like, you could tell she had the flirty eyes on and that when she started. Yep. Apparently so. That's what her ex-best friend said. She's on Vicodin.
On the stream as a big old pick-me.
That's why I say you can't. I never trusted her like that.
Right.
I never said nothing like that to you about any of your other friends, but her particularly, she was one that was not very so much. I felt like she wanted to be you.
Christian told me the same thing.
She wanted to be you. You see, when you got somebody and you around them and they happy and they don't have a sad bone in their body and they're able to go through things and still smile, but if it breaks them down the next day or the next hour, they still laughable, lovable, or they able to cry. You know, she wanted to be you. Yeah. And that's why she kept you around.
Yeah.
She wanted to be just like you.
Yeah. I didn't think that.
What purpose did she really serve you?
To me, I just always thought that.
What purpose did she really serve to you? She fucking put her up. She was a ride or die. The most dependable friend she had, her own words.
I mean, when we were partying and like when we would go out and stuff, like especially with the concerts and shit, like she was always down. And I had appreciated that because you know how it is when you be booking tables or going to concerts and all that stuff. It's like, you know, you kind of need somebody who's going to guarantee be there. And that should be hard to plan, especially last minute. And that's why I appreciated it. You know, we used to work that job together or whatever. But I'm going to tell you some things. Who she...
Hi, Christina is here. Sorry, I missed you coming in. Thanks for being here. Yeah, she gave her a home. She gave her... piss-taking little bitch.
Was when I first knew her and who she has become. Like even now, and even when I live with her, especially me as a mother, I can't associate. And I think that's why she has a lot of problems with, you know, her friend circle and shit. And like all I gotta say is, I'm just so blessed for like you, your mom, and Christian and everything, because low key, y'all have been my A1 day ones for real since high school. It's crazy how like my high school crew still got me, even Eric doesn't date back that far. Like Eric knew some people who I knew in high school, but Eric is not my high school A1 day one. I met him well after, and it's weird because I met Kai well after. But all y'all who you know I was in high school with and shit, we still have each other's back, near, far, whatever it is. And I'm so grateful to you, G. And I'm really blessed for your mom. I know I'm gonna be talking to her soon.
Well, you know one thing for sure is we always have and always will have your back. So that's something that you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
You know, we, like I said before, you need us to be there.
That's why I feel like the best thing that I did was come on my platform and talk about this shit because, oh my God. On my end, we're still talking about the pediatric fucking bullshit and his fucking antics there. That's no one's fault. I'm not complaining. But like, I don't know, that kind of was like enough. And now all of this, honey, by the time they hear about it, this man, I mean, I hope he don't break in. And if he want to fucking Kool-Aid man through my shit, I'm gonna make sure I'm live and be like, look at y'all, the biggest receipt. Like, he's doing too much. Yes, it's all unnecessary just for a power trip because it's upheaval. There's nothing on the books for tomorrow. Good thing, things are the same. There's nothing, you know, preventing me from my baby. Maybe the guardian has a few opinions. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? But I hate this. There's nothing on the books for tomorrow from either end. You know, we're trying our best, but we'll see. It's just so much. And he won't stop crashing out. He's a crash out. I hate being in court with a crash out. Can you imagine being in court with somebody like this? Like one of them damn things, you know, them things that
That's you, love. That is you all the fucking time. That's a gif, isn't it? That bloody hell.
Be outside of car dealerships. You know what I'm talking about? Them balloons. You in court with one of them. And gotta deal with all that bullshit. And you gotta document it. And you know them things, you move like, it's like, wait, bitch, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you, bitch. I'm gonna catch you. And all I want is lay child. Give me my baby. Give me the baby. He wants his mommy. Give me the baby. But if I show up there like that,
give me the baby. Give me the baby. Fucking she has summoned the demon and it's herself.
then we're gonna be having different conversations. I hate this. Like, the good thing about it is things will probably just stay the same. But the bad thing about it is, yay, another month of Crash Out City. Coming live and telling my story was the best thing because this is where I'm getting my justice. This is where my truth is living. I'm being watched all around anyway. So even as things are catching up in court, I have peace because his behavior is exposed, period. And that's always all I've cared about. The behavior is exposed, period.
That's all she's ever cared about, exposing him. What about your fucking kid? Ask Pat's Online is more important than your child.
Regardless of what he does, how he does it. And I thank the Lord for you all. I thank God for my friends and family speaking up. Everybody is stepping because everybody's like, because this is going on for about a year. Because there's tea on the judge, girl. There's tea on her. Girl, first of all, she need her a good wig. And I know my wigs ain't even that good, but she just need a wig, period. Like, she would benefit from this wig. Girl, because how you show up like you don't even want to do your own. Girl, let me stop. You know, she's a beautiful, amazing judge, and we should be grateful and blessed. When it's safe, I'm going to tell y'all some things. Keep being strong, Callie. Not like that. I know my wigs ain't even the best. Because I can't sit up here and I got the best wig. Bitch, I be wearing the same wig. Default my You got Eric in there. And he's like,
sorry, I'm bopping through. I've got my timestamps. I can't listen to so much of this more. It's hard work. I'm going to hit my timestamps because I'm looking like Callie on a Vicodin at a minute. I'm knackered. But, yeah. Slagged off the judge, slagged off the GAL, slags off everybody. Yeah. Oh, God. And well, look, she'll burst in your room and fucking stick a camera in your face if you're a father living next door to her. She's delusional. Yeah, I know. The nerve of it. The nerve.
yeah, we on bullshit, and we on bullshit with our chest. We sold it. Now what? And what? It's the most fucking. Oh, bitch! Like when I showed up, like on May 30th, like when they were almost about to default me, like I'd be drinking too with the attorney, not moving like Loompa. Probably because the suit too damn tight, bitch. Okay, probably because the suit's so damn tight, girl. Bitch, I kid you not. When I showed up on May 30th at that court date, when they were this close to defaulting a bitch, and I showed up in this wig, and I served a remote look, and I was trying my best. The judge was like, "Oh yeah, so Mr. Do you want to still default?" He was like, "No, not today."
So, she hadn't been showing up to court. Naturally, that progresses into a default, yeah? She just admitted that when she did show up to court, they turned to the attorney and him and asked if they wanted to carry on with the default. And they said no. She's fucking lucky. I bet he regrets it. But yeah, the only reason the default didn't go forward is because the ex had the decency to fucking drop it when she did eventually show up.
I got excited. Oh shit, I could. Oh, I won't. He was like,
No, she didn't. She went in a boob tube dress and sunglasses. It's at beginning extreme.
I was like, no. Do you see what default? No. I was like, I turned into like a vampire, bro. And he always be having like a little stack of papers and shit. And I really be wondering, like, what's on those papers? Like, is it like the fucking, what is the frequency? Like, we hate Callie so much and that is per. Like, what is the T? Like, hate the bitch so much. All right, good enough. Hate the bitch so much, take the baby. Bet. Sir. Sir, what? Like, what? It's funny to imagine they're blank. You know how like the fucking memes are like back in the day, right? Like probably nothing but bad vibes in that paperwork. It's a lot. Girl, I'm gonna be running around for a while. I told y'all these cases be taking a minute. I told y'all these custody cases, they can be for years. You are better off trying to figure out how to move on and move forward with your life regardless. Regardless. You are better off trying to figure it out. Not that you don't love your children and that you don't care about your kids. This shit will and can soul drain you if you let it. It's just like anything else in life. Even though court is like super important and people get scared of it, all that. Honey, when you've been through the trenches of it, you don't fear anything, bro. Because like, okay, I've already dealt with the worst, bro. So it's like, what is next? Like, it's all about being the best you for your baby. So that whenever your baby does see you and reunites with you or whatever it is, like, girl, mind you, we were going to go over the withholding. We were going to go over the withholding tomorrow. But his antics were only on the pediatrics from earlier this month. There's so much that has taken place. And then what does Sir do? Ha ha, I've revealed my hand. I trapped your dad. Sir, please. What? Girl, like, and that's what they're trying to get you to, where you're so worn out thinking you're going to give up. Not going to happen. No, just remember some positive, just rewriting down some positive affirmations for themselves so they don't quit. Girl, period. Gotta do my damn breath work. Okay? Girl, I'm so serious. Girl, y'all, I really, honestly, girl, I'm going to get one of these men. I'm telling you, I'm going to get one of these men to treat me to something nice. Massage. I know how it appears. Obviously, I love Puppy. Like he is my prize, everything. But this case and everything that's taken place.
Anything before a butt's bullshit. Of course, I love Puppy, but you know.
And all it does is complicate things all around. I want to go and get me a fucking massage and go and de-stress somewhere, bitch. And just get the nerves and the kinks out. Because absolutely the fuck not. Like, I already got my little shit did or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, my little toes or whatever. But, like, girl, and I got my beautiful, roses. But I be treating myself like, girl, I remember one morning in court, I fucking started that bitch without my Starbucks, and I have never done it since. I actually think that was the fucking morning they threw out my order protection that I had. And that's when I realized shit was real. I was like, oh.
She lost in court because she didn't have a Starbucks. A lucky Starbucks. Maybe have a lucky bra.
They don't give a fuck about this. And I didn't have my Starbucks this morning. That's not a coincidence. Maybe he was some tips on how to be a man. Period.
Hi, Lisa America. She's laughing because she's having a manic episode. It's been going on for about 8 months to 36 years.
Girl, my ex, like, girl, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I wonder if he even really know how to work the Zoom, because he be, girl, this is so bad. I don't think I should be roasting everybody in the courtroom before court. But of course I would be, girl. With my margarita. Girl, my ex be on the damn Zoom call, girl.
Yeah, because, she was drinking as well, a margarita. I was trashing everyone in court. Right, so we're going to get to the bit with her. This is disgusting. But, she's going to laugh about it because that's what she does.
Girl, the Zoom, because we be on Zoom a lot. And, like, I swear, I think because my ex is not that technical. He's just not. Like, that's not his judge. Like, so it's like, he just be. And, girl, like, literally, like, my family member, like, she, when we were on Zoom, she had to text me, stop looking so bored. And I was like, girl, but I am.
This was for custody of a child. She still hadn't seen a child at this point. She was being withheld at that point. And she was born in court. Blows my mind.
She
She texted me like while we were on the Zoom. She's like, "Stop looking so bored. This is about the baby." And I'm like, "I know, but like,
stop being bored. This is about the baby. I know, but
it's fucking weird." Stop. Because I was sitting there like, "Oh, girl, I'm way too fabulous to even be in court." I thought I ascended from this frequency. What? I had a guy threaten me. Oh, with his cousin coming to beat me up. What? The judge gave me a 1-day protection order, bitch. Make him try again another day. Hey, dude. I hate that. Love bug, that is garbage. Hey, dude. Hey, I know you want to kill me on this day, but can we reschedule the day of my homicide? Hey. Yeah, so I can't be killed on this day. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's on the calendar. Can you actually come in and kill me to the next day? 2 weeks from now, work for you? Okay. How is it? For sure. Dude, that is crazy. 1 day, what? Like, what? I didn't even know that they give 1-day protective fucking orders. What? Bitch, I'm happy they fucking didn't do that to my ex. My ex would have been like, "Oh yeah, I have another another chance." Yes. Never defeated. Right? The judge was like, what he said happened.
We're watching the great unraveling. We are, aren't we? Can you believe that her aunt had to tell her, "Look, interested, this is about your child," and she was she'd not seen him at that point for 3 months. Or more, maybe it might have been 4. She does need a mental evaluation. I don't know how anyone in good faith can leave her alone with a fucking child. I don't know how something hasn't been done in an emergency situation. Eric's trying to play everything by the book and he's doing right. He can't let her win because he's dropped his guard. But yeah, yes. I think, she's getting everyone angry, I think. And she's doing it for everyone to see. And doesn't see anything wrong in this behaviour at all.
All the time. My jaw was on the floor. Absolutely the fuck not. And that's how shit happens. I'm so happy you're still here to this day, baby. Seriously, I'm so happy you're still here to this day with us. Seriously, I am so fucking happy you're still here with us, baby. Because absolutely not. I'm so happy they didn't do that with my ex. Oh yeah, we're gonna give you the 1-day protective order. Oh yes, if I try again, fuck yeah. Oh God. Bullshit. Court is just not the frequency. I am just always, in my brain, I already have my child. I already I do, this is
that's scary. In my brain, I already have my child. That's scary. The delusion is scary. I'm fucking fuming. What are you on? What are you mixing? Well, a friend says Vicodin and alcohol.
We're probably going to be in court for a while. Our child is small. A lot has transpired during this case. There's been a lot that has gone down and gone on, and it's just not the frequency, and it's just not the tea. And if it's anything that this has taught me, is just continuing to live and better my life, so that every time I do see Puppy, it's a beautiful experience. Seriously, because that's what matters the absolute fucking most. Like, I love it because now, especially that I've gotten on top of the the visitation and everything and all that. And hey, it really that could change tomorrow because it was temporary. Like, that could change. In fact, I could even get more time because there's nothing that has transpired to make me get ex's antics has kind of like.
Nothing's transpired for her to get less time, but the ex's antics. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at the face as well. This is not the face of a sane woman. Yeah. Father. Zaddy Packard, as Kai would say. Please do the right thing for your grandchild as well as your daughter and get her some fucking help immediately.
Been insane, you know what I mean? So there is a chance of me just getting more time, but you already know how that goes. Like, the thing about it is, I don't know how this is going to really go. Essentially, I think that they're do joint because when I Googled and when I read about this stuff, and even when I talked about this stuff with my family member, like, a lot of the courts, they just try to go for joint just to keep the peace between parents. And this is what the weird part is. They be trying to keep the peace between parents, but sometimes between parents, there is no damn peace, especially when one is a fucking crash out. Like, I'm trying my best to figure out how am I going to navigate this for my baby, even though my ex is a fucking crash out. Like, do I just sit there like, oh, ignore daddy, he's just being a psychopath, oh yeah, like.
You're the psychopath and he's trying to navigate keeping his child safe and doing what the law's making him do. He's trying to accommodate you being in and out of this child's life. Honey, Shani. Honey, Shani. Hi, Shani. Yeah, there's a bit in this one, I think. Well, the dad lives in the house and he's got as much right to the house as Callie, so she can't, but she can make his fucking life hell there.
Dude, even when he dropped the baby off reeking of cigarettes, it's like you're still smoking around the kid, man. Like, were you that pressed? You had to smoke up the whole pack right before you got your baby.
Yeah, he can, and he will be doing. And I've said I'll help him, and I've sent him things. So yeah. The dad needs to do something. He needs to step up. He's not being a good father. I never expected it to be this bad.
Like, what is the issue? What is the problem? And then you had to bitch about booties and then blast Mockingbird on your emo frequency. No one cares. Like, what? Girl. I don't know. I wish I could do my makeup with y'all, but I'm probably just gonna get okay, so allegations aren't sticking. You know what I mean? Despite a lot of odds, I'm still moving, and I'm still like moving in a frequency to where I can properly contest him with no resistance. On the other side of that, because
his attorney has got Teddy Pig, his attorney's got clips. The GAL has got clips. And they keep coming in thick and fast.
Nothing sticking. Because I'm actually able to contest him, because of all of these things, he crashes out more. And all that does is just give me more fucking work to do. And all I want is my child. Like, sir, can you save the theatrics? At least I can be theatrical and get paid. One of us gets paid for the theatrical fucking frequency. Okay? On here, I know what I'm doing. I've always been a person.
How's he being theatrical? Has anyone seen the dad anywhere? Or heard from the dad? I know I have, but he's not doing it online. He's not doing it for everyone to say. There's no theatrics from him. And you get less super chats than me, Callie. And I don't get lots, you know. But I'm not here wanting to make money off the abuse, neglect of a child.
You know, y'all know when I'm doing skits and being dumb, and y'all know when I'm serious. I've always been this person. This man doing it in real life with no audience. Girl, like, exactly, girl, like, and so it just, like I'm really, like, I cannot tell you guys how fucking irked I am. Plus, like, my ex is, like, the type to, like, put a hit out, to be honest. Because he's got a bit of a dangerous, you know what I'm saying?
You can't fucking say shit like that, Callie. Your ex is the type to put a hit out, is he? Okay, girl, carry on.
And I'm not trying to, like, stir shit up, but it's like, bro, how bad does shit gotta be? Like, bro, this man, I'm so irked. I cannot tell you how irritated I am that he pulled this crash out move just 2 days before court, in addition to everything else he's done. Because all it does is make everybody look like, well, damn, that's a lot of shit there. It's like, dude, because all it does is just make more work for everyone all around. It's bad enough, the whole entrapment thing. I might have to, like, try to pursue that separately or something. I still don't know. You know what I mean? But I did the right things with it. I did the right things. Because, you know, I just thank God. Like, I really am blessed. Like, those people who pressed the criminal charges on him originally, they're so nice to me. They're like, you know, if you ever have an issue with him, even during this case, you can talk to us. Even if it's for advice, even if we don't move on anything right away, you can always talk with us. And I appreciate that because they understand the cycle. And, like, that's another thing that's, like, difficult in court is to try to get people to notice the cycle of abuse. Like, abuse isn't always a fist to the face. Abuse can be withholding a child. Abuse can be cursing out a domestic advocacy group. Okay? Abuse can be calling a woman a trash mom and all.
So, right. Abuse can be many things, yeah. I'd say slapping your child's father in the face is abuse. I'd say pushing him with the child in his arms is abuse. Calling you a trash mother when you're a trash mother is not abuse. Calling up a group that's working with your child when it's been withheld from you is not abuse, Callie.
Of these things at the fucking pediatrician's office to where you're told to stop arguing. You know, abuse can be, I don't know what he thought he was doing. I don't know, child. Him sending me that video, I don't even know if I consider that abuse. That's just unhinged. That's like showing your hand type shit. And you know,
when they start exposing and revealing themselves. You know it's bad when they start doing that. Hey, look what I did. Why are you telling me that? Because now I know how full of shit you were even more. And how fucked up you've always been. What? Yes. Because Lord, breaking these cycles is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's my baby. You know I'm gonna spoil my baby. I'm gonna probably take my baby shopping again, child. Or we can finally do that children's museum or something. We're gonna do something cute. Because every time I get my child, it's like I want to make it a whole event. It is like a literal, like, because that baby just don't know. And even as I get my baby, and then I do see me getting my child full time. I really do, especially with the more my ex unravels. It's kind of weird.
You don't want that child full time. You want to work him around your college, and there's not a fucking chance you're getting him full time. What the hell? You are on drugs.
It's like his unraveling, like, is like so self-sabotatory. You know what I mean? But like, I do see my baby be with me full time. I just don't know when that will be, because I don't know if it's necessarily dependent on this case or just dependent on when my child will just naturally choose me, because my baby's like low-key already choosing me just through the behavior. But like, man, I just have always envisioned a life where I have my child full time.
That baby's not choosing you. The baby comes back lost and wants his dad.
Time. And like, I don't know, I'm just like envisioning this life, because like I keep like having like a vision for it, where like I'm married with more kids, and as time passes, my child is more and more attracted to that, because my child sees the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, the baby's got like an angry ass single dad, okay, that smokes and drinks way too damn much, and is too bothered to see what the mom is doing to give a damn, bro. And it's upsetting. So I just naturally see my child falling to me anyway. But as those days come and as those days approach, I don't know. I mean, you know how it is as mamas. I mean, sometimes we don't know if we're overcompensating or if we are actually being balanced or whatever it is. But we just love our children. We just love our babies. What you saying? What you saying, girl? Best not to ask questions, kid, girl. Or just dependent on when my child will just naturally choose me, because my baby's like low-key already choosing me just through the behavior. But like, man, I just have always envisioned a life where I have my child full time, and like, I don't know, I'm just like envisioning this life, because like I keep like having like a vision for it, where like I'm married with more kids, and as time passes, my child is more and more attracted to that, because my child sees the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, the baby's got.
She's already planning on replacing the child already. She thinks if she goes off and has another family, the child's going to want to be part of that, because it's more attractive than just being at home with his dad who gives it attention. She best not have any more fucking kids. Disgusting.
Like an angry ass single dad, okay, that smokes and drinks way too damn much, and is too bothered to see what the mom is doing to give a damn, bro. And it's upsetting. So I just naturally see my child falling to me anyway. But as those days come and as those days approach, I don't know. I mean, you know how it is as mamas. I mean, sometimes we don't know if we're overcompensating or if we are actually being balanced or whatever it is. But we just love our children. We just love our babies. What you saying? What you saying, girl? Best not to ask questions, kid, girl. Mommy, why do we have and do so much shit? You don't even know. Mommy remembers everything. The frequency. Oh, yeah, take him somewhere fun. Yeah. The fake charm has faded away, period. Yeah, I just want to spoil my baby. I do. I'm probably just going to do children's museum, something cute. Like, because absolutely the fuck not. Like, I'm like, Your Honor, I want to take my child on a trip, and we're going to go far away from this goddamn cursed frequency, and we're going to be gone for about a good, like, I don't know, year. Yeah.
That's scary. You need permission to do that, Callie, and the court and the father is not going to give you permission for that. And your child's going to be starting like daycare and preschool and stuff in no time. You can't be fucking off like that. This stream's mental, isn't it, Alex? It's like, yeah. I did do a video on this today, and then guess what? It won't load no matter what. So I've had to stick it on the end of the stream today. I hope you haven't mind. Hi, Ronshi Dawnshi. She is. I'm scared for the kid. I'm so scared for the kid. I do. My heart bleeds for him.
Yeah. Because period. I just, I can't stand it. But like, there are a lot of things that are just out of my control or whatever. And even though my ex is unraveling, like I understand that some of these things do help my case, but baby, it's not as easy as people perceive it. This stuff takes time, annoying amounts of time. Like, girl. I love my child. I might show up on the Zoom like this. Like, give me the time. Give me the baby. Give me the child. Like, that's period. That's all it is. I see y'all with the laugh reactions because that's all it's about. So just give me my child. Let me know when I get him. I'll get him. Watch my ex crash out. He probably gonna text me again because he be doing that shit. Oh, I think you read the order wrong. This man, y'all saw that when I put the damn text.
She did read the order wrong. She thought she was getting the kid every weekend, and it's not the case. Yeah, she's going to be pregnant soon. I hope she can't fucking have any more kids. I hope fucking there is a fucking God and that doesn't happen. I can really see that happening, Christina. I think that she's going to blow up in a really bad way in the future.
In the damn first receipt video. Do you know now this man has a second receipt video on him? I would be exhausted. Like, damn, I just keep getting exposed. But no, he just keeps going. When I first reunited with my child, yeah, you see him every 2 weeks. Where? And why? What would I have done to only see my child every 2 damn weeks? Sir. Yeah, you see him every 2 weeks, yeah. Dude, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm already ready to be off, but I know I'm going to have to be looking alert. I gotta wake up, get my breakfast, my makeup, girl, and just go and vibe from there. Y'all go ahead and catch up on all the tea. I'm happy that y'all enjoyed listening to Brandon. I talked to Brandon's mom tomorrow, and then she'll make her statement. My people stepping up and stepping out, okay? My people stepping up all here. We're all out in the open. My own dad was like, yeah, you can put me on your channel, and yeah, I'll be a witness. My dad don't like all this shit. My dad don't like all this social media, all this stuff.
So you shouldn't be dragging him into it, but you shouldn't be doing this to a child either. You shouldn't be abusing your ex and laughing and bragging about it. You shouldn't be taking Vicodin while you're drinking. You shouldn't be arranging a life and working your kid around it. You just know you're going to keep on this bare minimum parenting time or get even less. So, and I'm glad we got through this. Thank you, everybody, for sticking it out with me. I'm exhausted. I really am. I'm hoping that nothing big kicks off tomorrow because I could do it day off. This is harder work than it looks, actually. But thank you, everyone, for getting me to 1K. That is brilliant news. And I will see you very soon. And on that bombshell, bitches, night-night.
What exactly is your problem with females? Ken and Cliffy, we gonna need to hear some details. Your lies and fake shit ain't gonna fly. Soon a court is gonna see all you do is lie. Stop intimidating witnesses. You're about to learn what the punishment for that is. Cry, 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 cry. Lie, 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 lie. Your bullshit ain't gonna fly, fly, fly. After you lose this shit, it'll be bye, bye, bye. How the F do they say this with a straight face? Well, Gigi does it with that ugly, wonky eye face. It's all about to crumble. We'll be there to watch you stumble. This is a ball you can't catch, and they'll definitely fumble. How the F do they say this with a straight face? Well, Gigi doesn't with that ugly, wonky eye face. It's all about to crumble. We'll be there to watch you stumble. This is a ball you can't catch, and we'll definitely fumble. Cry, 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 cry. Lie, 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 lie. Your bullshit ain't gonna fly, fly, fly. After you lose this shit, it'll be bye, bye, bye. How exactly is your problem? Female. Ken and Cliffy, we gonna need to hear some details. Your lies and fake shit ain't gonna fly. Soon a court is gonna see all you do is lie. Stop intimidating witnesses. You're about to learn what the punishment for that is. Cry, 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 cry. Lie, 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 lie. Your bullshit ain't gonna fly, fly, fly. After you lose this shit, it'll be bye, bye, bye. with the straight face. Well, Gigi doesn't, with that ugly, wonky-eyed face.